Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's Nush and Doza. It's also Friday. Oh, what a week it's been. What are we playing today, Nush?
We are playing The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.
The Minish Cap, yes.
Yes, but yeah, happy Friday, everybody. I actually don't even have my chat open yet because of the kind of day we had, so I'm still getting set up. What's happening in the game, Doza? Let's start with that today.
So we need to collect 4 elements to empower the sword, right? Because then I'm presuming that it's going to become the Master Sword at the end of all this. 'Cause, that's not a thing yet. So, in the interest of that, we have collected 2 of the elements so far, and I feel like we're getting close to collecting the 3rd. I don't know, like...
Because yesterday, like, we had 2 done, and then we got something else.
Yeah.
It was, what was that
we got
item?
the Pegasus boots.
The boots with the fur.
So that was the most recent thing we got. We basically have not used it except for the one time where it was necessary, which is uncharacteristic of Zelda items. Also, hello Flo, hello, come on, welcome to the stream.
Yes, it's lovely to see you guys, though I haven't gotten my chat open yet still. I'm trying. There's a little bit of setup that we do from like transitioning from work to like Nush and Doza things, so I'm trying to do that, but I was having we literally worked up until stream today.
Yeah, I could have been more helpful, to be honest.
No, Doza was making sure we ate like a snack because we didn't get to have lunch today.
Yeah, I was in like feeding and cleaning mode, you know.
Yeah,
that's where my mind was.
But we're good, we're almost there. But yeah, let's see what's everyone up to. Let's see, I told you already about the sword, play Game Boy Advance, interesting, don't you have a compass? Do we have a compass in the game, Doza?
Yeah, we have a compass. We need to find a way to get to, I think I'm headed the right direction. We have to get the boss key. There's only one more chest here, and it's on the right, and it's either I get through from where I am now, or maybe I need to go in from like the outside where all the digging happens. So I'm gonna exercise this particular route first, and then if not, I'm gonna see if I can come up with a way of entering from the outside, like I was saying earlier. I don't know if this door is locked and we need a key. We don't have a key, but we'll see.
Haven't read that bigger message yet, Flo. I'm still trying to set up everything for stream, so I kind of went to the easier ones to read. But I'll get there momentarily. I haven't even posted in Discord that we're streaming. How will people know?
Yeah. Came back from a neighborhood emergency. Smelled like bad popcorn on the way. Still 2 glitches from time to time in my area. Rain's about bad. Sorry for the chat. Also, hi, how are you doing?
No worries.
No worries, Flo. Like, please, like, if you need to take care of yourself.
You always must put yourself first. You do you. Prioritize what you need to. We will still be here later, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, so if you need to take a step away, like, please do so. I don't know what your current state is other than bad brain, but like, that don't sound too good.
After a long day, that could be like your brain is mush. I know at the end of yesterday's stream, I was struggling a bit with words and like, you know, lots of things. So it happens. Go a little easier on yourself.
Yeah, I am like a stand-in thesaurus for Nush.
All the time. Like even today, like so every Friday we send our client emails, like follow-ups to every single client. That way we can kind of relax a little bit over the weekend knowing, you know, they know where we're at with certain projects, what have you, until Monday. And my word choice for certain things could be like, what? And then Doza will like come in to make sure like, okay, yeah, this is a little bit better. He's my grammar guy, like way better than Grammarly, honestly.
I am.
So yeah, that's what really helps. But I blame it on the fact that I learned multiple languages at the same time. But it's not trying to make an excuse. I do learn.
No,
I've gotten
I'm like
better.
really good at one. Okay, I do need a key. I'm really good at one language. English, and even then I have bouts of not having confidence. I don't know if there's a word for that. Wi-Fi glitching here a lot. Okay, yeah, I remember you mentioned Wi-Fi was glitching, Flo, but I didn't know if you meant that there was glitches like with your brain or something. I was just trying to stay open to what you were talking about.
And Flo, we haven't posted in Discord yet. I'm still trying to do it. No. That's why. Like sometimes YouTube doesn't send notifications out. Others like know what our regular schedule is, like you and Come On, and some others potentially. Though Fridays are, you know, sometimes people like to, after work on at least US time zones, they like to not necessarily go home all the time. So there's a bunch of things that could be happening.
Yeah, some people decompress and, you know, they'll hit up the, whatever, a favorite place or something. That's very common too.
When we worked corporate jobs, we would, or even after school and stuff, something like that, we would go to like happy hours, or we would go to a restaurant, or we'd go somewhere fun.
A super common thing for me in high school was we would just walk to whatever nearby like fast food joint that we wanted to go to, like as a group. You know, within like at least like a 10-minute walking radius. And you know, I spent a lot of time like that. Like if I wasn't in sports, that's what I was doing.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's another thing. Basketball games or Friday night football games. That was a huge thing, especially being here in Texas.
Yeah.
Kind of like, yeah, you never know. But hey, Chainblitz, how are you doing? Was good.
Welcome back.
And Boxboy, what is Boxboy on about? One asked, as Boxboy said. So,
I think is it backwards, or is it's mixed up, or is it?
So what's the deal with airplane food?
Oh, the whole thing is mixed up, but the clue is the length of the word. How crafty. Okay then.
It's always something different, and I love it. You never know where you're gonna get. It's like a surprise.
It's certainly a true evolution on the classic like breaks through from like ceiling or whatever, like falls through ceiling.
You know, our community, I gotta give it to y'all. You are way more creative than a lot of other communities I've seen out there.
Oh
and I am
gosh.
very, very biased about this, obviously, but like, you know, with Boxboy's entry every day, it's something like this. With Midnight Coffee, like coming in sometimes, it's always like something game related with her poetry, if you will, because it's rhyming sometimes. That's really cool. Kimon always tells us what's been up in her life, which I really appreciate because I always ask everyone what's up. For instance, she's looking through her smooth out rocks and minerals right now, trying to figure out how to drill a small hole in one. Ooh, do you have like a tool that does that? I've seen some TikTok videos.
Oh, there was that account. This lady, she has a tumbler.
Oh, and she
like a rock tumbler,
yeah.
and so she'll like just pick up random rocks like from around.
And then she'll like do stuff with them, like crafts and things.
Yeah.
And she has something that drills through, but also like cleans them and other things. Like it's
oh my
pretty
gosh,
cool.
yeah. She like puts in all this like dirt and crap, and then like it comes out with these like
nice and shiny,
super smooth, shiny. It's like what the heck? That's crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's that kind of like what you're trying to do.
I don't know if you saw the video where she accidentally like ran her tumbler for like
I can't remember
like
her name.
3 days.
I can't remember her name though, so I'm not sure.
Like this, she poured out like goop essentially. Let's go, Box Boy. Member for 29 months.
And you bought some property. Is that that's got to be a reference to something, right? But way to go. You know, having some real estate in China is the move right now, I think. I don't know. I've never done like real estate anything or like having properties. So yeah, we rent.
Yeah.
Spooky, scary skeletons. Right. It doesn't have to be in October. It can be right now because we're in a Zelda dungeon.
Yeah, we are. Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
The joke is just my typo, so you kind of just like was like, what's the deal with airplane food? I actually like airplane food, depending on the airlines. And like when it comes to domestic flights, we usually fly Southwest Airlines. Being from Texas, like that's like there's a hub in Dallas that's really convenient for us. So like a lot of stuff we can go direct from San Antonio, but then some other places we can do like hop to like Dallas or Houston and then or any other city and then go, you know, usually takes like 2 flights kind of thing. Which has been great for us, and we can always pick up food or snacks at the airport, or sometimes we pack our food too from home, like because it's not usually like a full day kind of thing, and we can keep it fresh.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, so like airplane food, like eating in the plane, Southwest gives you drinks. So we usually get like ginger ale, or if we're feeling spicy, Dr. Pepper. That's about it. Or water, good old water.
Well,
but
I love me some airplane ginger ale.
when flying like international, which we haven't done in a while, like since either of us haven't gone out since like before the pandemic. But when we do fly international, we do choose airlines that will have like good food, because you're gonna get hungry, and like no one wants to be hangry while traveling.
We'll literally look at the reviews of like the restaurants that are in there
at the airports that we're going to for the hubs, and like making sure the terminal that we go into is gonna have something good before we even book the flight. Yep. Not only something good, but something we can eat with our dietary restrictions, you know. It's important, at least for us, because we love food. But yeah, it works for us. Let's see. You bought property in Egypt and you saw someone became the Eye of Ra? Wow, Shameless. That's
amazing.
Yeah, that's so cool.
How are they doing now?
And yeah, shout out to Southwest for their consistency. We've never really had any issues with them. Now, some of the people who fly Southwest are kind of like, eh. In fact, well, before I get on this, Fry, hello, happy Friday to you, or almost Saturday probably, depending on the time. Like, I've dealt with a couple different time zones today, so I'm a little, I can't even remember. I always have to look it up these days now. Like, there's a website that I go to. It's like bookmarked. It's just where I can type in like my times right now is this, so I can see what time it'll be for them, so I can write the email properly.
Makes sense.
So with Southwest, they made an update. It's gonna actually go through the later this month in January. So we were trying to look at flights for like soon, like March, right? So we were looking for things, and they're doing assigned seating, which I'm actually really happy about, because we would stress out if we don't like check in time like 24 hours before to try to get a good seat. Well, now your seat, it depends, like it's kind of like all the other airlines here in the United States, where it's like, you know, American Airlines, Delta, United, what have you, where you pay for it before. And it is different depending on like the leg room or being closer to the front or what have you.
The reality is that the better seats were more expensive because the only way to get them and get on the airplane early enough was
to check in early.
And the only way to check in early is to pay for priority.
Or you only get to check in 24 hours before when everyone does it on their phone or like the app or whatever. But at that point,
like, there's not going to be those like quote-unquote like good seats.
Correct.
There's almost like, unless there's going to be a significant lack of people on the plane, but I feel like
it's hit or miss.
I feel like it's super hit or miss. And there's been a lot of people. There's been a lot of examples where the planes are full.
And when they're full, sometimes if every single passenger has a carry-on, the people in like group C instead of like A or B would have to like check in their bags. Thankfully, Doza and I, knock on wood, have always had either group A or we'll be at the very beginning of group B because we are responsible. We put it in our calendar. We check in 24 hours before.
We're at the end of group A.
Or the beginning of Group B. Yeah. Yes. So it's worked out for us. So we always get to sit together.
Basically, to beat us, you need to pay a premium.
Yes, exactly.
And people
but they're getting rid of that system at the end of this month. So at the end of this month, now we get to pay for it in advance based on what seats you want. So like we're actually going to be traveling with family in March. So we're trying to get seats all together. So we'll be able to book that stress-free. And we actually compared it like to Google Flights, like to look up other airlines now that this change is being made with other airlines. And we learned that Southwest is still like more cost efficient than the other airlines with this update. And you still get 2 carry-on like bags for free. It's usually one that you can put in the overhead bins and like a backpack. I'm not sponsored by Southwest, but I might as well be.
You're welcome.
But I've been flying Southwest like forever. I actually have a really cute picture of me as a little girl that my mom took, where I'm standing at like the airport. I have the cutest like fit because my mom would make me all adorable, put bows in my hair. That's why my Nush glob has a bow in my hair, or lack of hair, but like on my glob. Anyways, it's such an adorable picture, and like I'm waiting for one day, like if Southwest wants to sponsor me, like, look, I could tell you my journey with Southwest.
yeah, you know, like those commercials where it's just like, I've been a like, and look, and they'll show like a picture, like an old school blurry looking
like
picture
then and
of
now.
them.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. And what's up, Fry? Don't get me started on trying to sing things with DST. What's DST?
Deltarune soundtrack, probably. Oh wait, no.
No, like
DST for time zones.
Time?
Oh, right, that. Okay.
Because daylight savings time is stupid.
I guess I've just been on the fact that like Fry's been working on that beautiful piece, the pixel art, that he's been sharing in original creations in Discord. So I'm like DST, like Deltarune, like I don't know. It's so good.
It is.
It's so intricate. Like I'm loving the updates. Also, hello, Jess. Happy Friday to you. How's it going?
How is it going? How are you?
I was also gonna say, Doza, I don't know if you've been keeping up with the Nush and Doza emails as much, but did you see?
Oh yes.
Can I say
know
it?
You can say it.
Oh my gosh. So you know, obviously, like we get invitations for like partnerships and collaborations and things all the time, but we never really accept a lot of them or we actually haven't accepted very many because we won't do a promotion of something we don't believe in. Well, guess who reached out to Nush and Doza?
Well, there is 1 degree of separation, but the jokes will still land.
Yes. Guess who reached out to Nush and Doza for a partnership situation? Go ahead, guess. It's
waiting.
all over YouTube. We all joke about it. But it's not something we use, so we would never promote it.
No, it's not Barnes and Nobles.
Oh, we would jump at Pokemon if that happened, Flo.
Oh yeah, we would take that.
We would take Nintendo also. We actually use their products. 6-7 is not something that's like a brand. Any other guesses? Maybe not from Flo. I'm wondering if anyone has an idea. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and let Doza say it. Ready?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another live stream of Raid Shadow Legends, the hottest game of blah 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 blah.
Yep, that's right. We got an offer from like that, yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. I wonder if they are outdated or not, because they apparently sent us an email earlier this week, but then they sent us a follow-up this morning. I never saw the original because we're very behind on communications right now, but then we saw this and we were like, they're not asking for much, but again, we will never, like, we don't play that game, we don't know anything about it.
Also,
we'll reply to them soon.
How do I say this?
Think about it. Well, I say, howdy, Andrew. How's it going?
How's it going?
After using a bonfire aesthetic and about a dozen plus human effigies for HP ring slot and NPC summon, I got the Royal Soldier Ring +2.
Congratulations! That's no small feat. That's a lot of freaking farming. How long in hours did it take you?
Andrew on his like Soulsborne like gamer arc is so nice.
It most certainly is.
It's been fun to discuss. Just like discussing airplanes with someone, saying uncharacteristic things on my notepad. I'm writing Boeing is listening while showing it to the other person. This is Box Boy.
Spooky.
That is so funny. And Jess, you spent your Barnes & Noble Christmas money. I know I haven't sent you. It's on my list still, by the way. I didn't forget. It's just we're behind, but I have my list to still send you some slow burn novel recommendations. Though I was going to ask you a question. I don't know if you want me to ask it here or just wait till it's on my list to send you the DM. But yeah, I wanted some more feedback to kind of narrow down what would be best for you. But anyways. I'm glad that you spent it though, and I hope you have fun reading whatever it is that you got. Feel free to share it too if you want to. Let's see. Andrew said I needed it because I switched over to dual ultra great swords build Black Knight great sword.
Oh dang, that's
yeah.
heavy. Yeah. That makes sense.
No clue for number of hours, but been trying here and there the past 2 to 3 days. Wow. Well, you did it.
That's pretty cool.
And no hints, Flo. We've been doing great. We've been doing great on the game. Like, Doza's crushing it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
If he wants help, he'll ask.
Once I find this one key, everything will fall into place.
And Jess, I don't forget. Or, I mean, it's very rarely that I forget things. I take meticulous notes about everything in my life. If you asked me, what did I do on a random... Well, okay. From every single day in my life, from the day I started boarding school. But if you ask me, what did I do on a particular day, I could tell you. Like, but I would choose whether I want to share it or not, of course, but I could tell you.
It would be possible.
It would be. But I do put like things in my notes, my calendars. For Nush and Doza, like we have an ongoing list of like what people have been asking for, what we say we're going to do. And obviously that list gets longer and longer, but like I haven't forgotten. I also have been trying to shift a little bit back into fiction, to read a little bit more for fun and not always for like a goal or like productivity, because I miss it. I started off being an avid fiction reader, fantasy reader, like just for fun, just to escape from my life a little bit and just engulf myself into a book. The same way we're kind of like immersing ourselves into like video games now. So with that, I really was looking forward to looking through my stuff to recommend to you.
To put it simply.
Yes. And hey, Krish. Hey, Steven. How are you guys doing? Welcome back and happy Friday.
How's it going?
Come on, post it in Discord some of the rocks and minerals she has. Very cool.
Ooh.
They're so pretty. Yeah, these are just like the shiny ones like we see with her, with the person we're trying to talk about that I can't remember her name.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
I hope you find the right tools and things to try to make like a small hole. Are you going to like transform it into something?
Well, that would be neat.
Yeah, like, because I've seen, if they're small enough, like, it's hard to tell in, like, a picture sometimes, but, like, you could turn it into, like, jewelry. If you're, like, cool with wearing a
Do you remember that one guy who works with Obsidian and he breaks everything
Yes.
with, like, the deer tools?
Yeah. That's what I'm, like, kind of thinking of.
Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Jess, I love you too. Like, so much. I can't, like, oh my gosh. You posted a duck. I don't know if we mentioned this yesterday, but we went to a park recently and there were ducks there. And I yelled at, well, not yelled because people were mostly quiet at the park, but to Doza at least. I was like, look, ducks. Jess loves ducks. I literally said that out loud. Like,
she screamed. Because,
like, I associate y'all with certain things. I can't see a Primarino without, like, Andrew. I can't, like, see a duck without Jess. You know, it's just like certain things like stick with you.
There's strong associations with some things, you know.
And we can't look at fish or anything British without Fry.
That is also true.
Literally anything British. So like anytime Gordon Ramsay's on our TV, which is a lot, it's like I wonder if Fry knows. And it's like Fry's not as much of a foodie as us, Doza, but okay.
I learned so much. I bet I need to be small. I bet whatever it is that I'm struggling with, I need to be small for.
When all 7 chapters come out, will you replay Deltarune from the start or continue from chapter 3 with needing reminding of context from the start?
Oh, okay, so we're changing again.
I'm not going. I don't remember.
Now.
Yes.
The last time this was asked, there was different answers.
It was because of you.
No.
Well, I'm telling you now.
But Nush is gonna play to give Doza a break.
Maybe. Because this game is a little different. But, like, I want to say, like, I love Deltarune, but the fact, and I love Toby Fox, and he needs to take his time. I'm not trying to rush him by any means. Pure, like, beautiful art takes a long time, right? And I want it to be exactly the way he envisions it for his goals, for his beautiful masterpiece that he's creating here. That being said, I forget video games. While I remember a lot of things in my life because I'm taking meticulous notes, for me, gaming is purely fun. And while I'll remember certain things because of epic storytelling, if you ask me right now what happened in Deltarune years ago when we played it, I'm not gonna have the answer. I forget gaming stuff. How long did it take me to learn that Samus is a girl?
She is? I thought she was a robot.
Don't, I was about to say don't frick with me. But like, no, like it took me such a long time. Right?
Yeah, it's
so
nothing
like,
to be ashamed of.
It's not. It's just, it takes me a while to learn certain things and other things. Anyways, long story or long answer. Your answer, Fry, is we're going to start from the beginning. I don't want to forget things. And Krish, I saw your comment before it went away. I wanted to answer. What do we associate with you? Well, you're kind of the first like other Indian American glob that I know of in this community. I know Hyper is another one. She's half. I believe you are full Indian American, and that's always been super cool for me to be able to like say certain things like that you already know, you know?
Oh, yeah, like, haha, you get it.
And then also, you build a lot of really cool things. Like, we go to stores and then we see them and we're like, that would be awesome to build, but then like, we do not have the time or skills to do so, but you do, and you share them, and it's like, wow. So those are the things we associate with you.
There you go. Thanks for asking.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I didn't...
Chapters 1 through 25. Oh my god.
Wait, is that how many there are?
Lots according to Jess, and she's never lied
No,
before.
she's exaggerating. She also said I got a fantasy novel my therapist recommended. It's called Quicksilver. It's a slow burn about 2 magic users. And I got one about a princess knight, whatever that means. Ooh, that sounds spicy. I like that. I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you report back on how that goes for you.
There's a movie that we had on the other day. We haven't finished it or made much progress, but it's a slow burn movie, but it's interesting. It came out in like the late 2000s, I want to say. It's called like New York, I Love You. Is that it?
Oh, we haven't finished it yet. I've seen it before. Doza has not. It's on Amazon Prime. Also, yes. I hope Krish like saw our message. What if he retracted it because he was leaving?
Oh,
or he like heard us? We'll have to tell him next time we see him.
Never know.
Let's see. Nush, what happened when you opened the door? Foxboy. Okay, that I remember.
I don't remember.
In DDLC, when you opened the door, like the main reason, like we were all shook that like that was the first game we chose. I'm not gonna say it.
I opened lots of doors in a lot of video games.
I'm not gonna say it right now.
Yes, ma'am.
But you know what it is.
I just like to hang around.
Oh my gosh. That's like funny on 2 levels.
You're welcome.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. But you heard my answer, I hope. That's the reason why I was like, did you leave? Which is fine. You have free will. You can do what you want. I just wanted to make sure you heard the answer. No. We, like, guys, we spend more time with y'all than, like, anybody else in our lives. Other than, like, each other, really. Like, truly. Even our clients, like, most of them, we only have, like, one meeting a week or something, right? For, like, an hour. And sure, right. Emails.
They are such a big part of our lives, but in a very, like...
professional way.
I'm going to say it again, like, another degree of separation.
Yeah, but with you guys, like, we're just here hanging out, having fun.
More direct.
Yeah,
and a lot more direct, a lot more often.
And with our family, like, you guys know we have family issues on both sides, but like, despite all of that, it's usually on like the weekends or during holidays or during like a birthday or something. Which everyone's asking what Doza's gonna do for his birthday, and I keep asking him too, and we need to really figure that out so we can let everyone know.
Right.
The reason for the wait between chapters 1 and 2 and 2 to 2 to 4 took so long was that Toby wanted only himself and a select few that shared his vision to make the game. That's the way to do it, you know? During the development of chapter 3, he realized that he needed a team if he didn't want people waiting 3 years between chapters, hence chapter 5 out of 7 coming out this year. I mean, it makes sense. You want to grow your team in a sustainable way, and I love that Toby's doing that way. So many people, whether it's game development or project management or any type of goals, they are like so quick to make decisions because they want the bottom line like we've been talking about, or they want to like get everything out as quickly as possible, make as much money as possible, and not actually hone in on how do I make my vision like be out there the way I see it in the best way. Same with us with Nush and Doza. Like, we've been on this journey for 7 years. We have a lot of lofty goals for this journey, but we're in no rush for them. Why? Because we want it to grow sustainably. We don't have, first of all, we don't have the monetary resources to just go all in. But even then, we would make smart decisions because it's not something that we take lightly. And that's why outside of this, we have a full-time other business where we take care of what we need to for our life. Because this is our passion. We are passionate about the other work we do too. Like, there's definitely a level of that, but it's not something we want to do forever.
No.
So that's kind of how it goes. So I admire Toby so much. And, you know, I never would have known Toby or Undertale or any of this if Doza and I hadn't started Nush and Doza. So I'm so grateful. I love...
maybe not.
Yeah, no, I definitely... How would it have even come into my life? So I'm grateful for that. And, like, I think about Toriel a lot, like, every time I have pie. Also, what is this? Like, Legend of the Hidden Temples kind of vibes?
Doesn't this kind of look... Oh my gosh. It's literally... I don't know if you remember fighting a boss like this in Wind Waker. We had to scale like a big ancient tower, and it was just this big floating, like,
so it
Mesoamerican head with hands.
Yeah.
And it did stuff like this all the time.
I see this, but also this kind of like is like baby construct in a way from Tears of the Kingdom. The blockiness a little bit, minus the whole, you know, cultural aspect of it. But this is very cool. And Andrew, Doza's birthday is not till February. It's on February 13th. But, you know, everyone's asking, like, what weekend? Like, because the weekend of Doza's birthday, typically, not only does it correspond with, like, Valentine's Day, so people usually already have their own plans and stuff, but Super Bowl Sunday's around there sometime, too. So it's kind of like, we usually don't try to compete with that, but we celebrate a little later. So Doza and I do our own thing for his, like, birthday week, and then we do something else later in the month for, with his family. And then like friends and stuff like that. So we're still trying to figure it out. We still have some time, but it's kind of a little over a month away. So we'd like to plan as much ahead early as we can. Boxboy, apart from broccoli, what is associated with you? A lot of things. I mean, you were one of our first like Texas globs, if you will, but also one that comes to San Antonio a lot. So there's a lot of association with that. You're also probably one of the globs that has persuaded us to do certain things. Like whether it's like playing games or like, you know, you're very persuasive and you're very tenacious in like making sure like the things that you want happen, but in a very kind way.
I would say, I mean, That's the risk of me just letting her go on.
Yeah. Like, what are the right words here? But yeah,
Texas.
We love you though, and yeah, very much Texas. You're amazing, and we're so grateful for like the journey we've had with you. Like,
I would also say a hard worker. Probably another.
Yeah,
very dedicated. When you dedicate yourself, you really stick to it.
From band to like, I remember when you would be like band practice, and then like now like from like college and work and everything, like you go hard.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're gonna have more things for people we've known since like 7 years, but here we are.
True that.
Let's see. Well, Dark Souls 2 gets a lot of flack. The bonfire aesthetics are an awesome and useful addition, though some of its use is due to enemies stop spawning after a while.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, is the game better because you have the bonfire aesthetic or whatever? And also, I don't even remember, like, is there an infinite amount that you can, like, farm? I think there is. I know that some merchants sell them, but that's a finite resource.
I wouldn't know at all.
And I think I think in addition to be able to, like, kill enemies again, like have them respawn again. I think the other thing is that that area specifically gets more difficult. So that is an interesting dynamic. And I guess if you really wanted something in that playthrough, then it should get harder if you want something beneficial.
There is an infinite farm, yes.
Okay.
I know I just rewatched the MK World stream in which I said happy early 10th B-Day Doza after the 10 years with Doza, and I was in the mood to wish another early birthday. Oh, gotcha, okay. That's funny. And Kavon has some coconut water currently. We're just drinking regular water tonight. We don't have any fun drinks or anything other than water.
Nope.
But we did, before stream, Doza made us some Maggi noodles, which were delicious, and it's kind of like a little pre-stream snack before like actual dinner later, which I have no clue what it's gonna be yet, but it's Friday, so there's no like rush to get things done. If you guys have any stream snacks, feel free to let us know what's up.
Did I win? That was a cool boss. I like that it made me feel small.
Way to go, Doza. You crushed it.
I did. I literally did. I blew up his brain.
Boxboy, Doza's gonna be jealous. He had carne asada before stream.
I could literally have that right now and I'd be happy.
Doza did make us some breakfast tacos this morning. They weren't carne asada, but like they were still really good. Potato and egg and bean and cheese.
Yep. Just real breakfasty stuff.
For Texas.
For Texas. Because here in Texas, I don't know, whatever the songs are.
And I'm not playing all of Delta Rune Fry. I'm playing the chapters we've already played on the channel, maybe, but with Doza's help.
What's this?
We are the tribe of the winds.
Okay. Oh, like those things we've been blowing up.
Long have we lived with the winds. We have mastered... Oh, that went really quickly, Doza. We have mastered them. Now we join them.
Are they going to be frogs?
Together with the great winds at our backs, we head for the skies.
Okay.
Those who come seeking our power must play the notes Zepha teaches.
Zepha.
Who's Zepha?
That's a new name.
May they lead you onward to the power that you seek. Bird!
Whoa!
Ocarina!
What the heck? A bird just gives us to an Ocarina of Wind, and it's blue! Like Ocarina of Time.
And Wind Waker. Ocarina of Wind.
And,
North, south, east, and west are all just a breath away.
Question, of the games that we've played before, do you see the sigil underneath us? I'm pretty sure I've seen that before. Maybe I've seen it in 3 swirls in Wind Waker for one of the power orbs that you have to collect 3 of.
Yeah. I don't know. This is wild. This is exciting.
Gosh.
Wait, oh, the birds. So the green one goes up top. The others, there were birds on each of them perched.
Oh, what, are there each?
Yeah, it covers it with the word. So I do believe this is where the tribe of the winds once lived. So they've left for the heavens and taken their element with them.
Wait, for the heaven? Skyward Sword? The birds?
They're all connected.
Oh my god.
It looks like the wind element is beyond our reach for the time being.
Oh, okay.
We have no choice but to press on. Let's get out of here.
There was a green one on the bottom.
There
right.
were four.
But
there were three.
There were four.
Yeah.
There were four.
Yeah. Element was not here, but at least we now have a clue to its whereabouts. You must use the Ocarina of Wind to open a new path. Well, there is no point in standing around. Go get that last element. Okay, so we only have one more element to go.
I guess.
Yeah, and Krish, that's so sweet of your father for making tacos before stream, considering you're heading back to college tomorrow and he wanted to make you dinner. That is adorable.
That's fun.
I love that for you, and I hope you're having a wonderful last night at home before heading back. Wait, did we answer the Deltarune question? I think we did. Yeah.
I think we did.
Okay.
Effectively, aside from, are you going to beat Jubble and Stanton?
Oh, Doza's probably going to do that. I can give it a go,
I'll probably
but
swap in if she's not feeling it. But
exactly.
And I'll guide her and help her occasionally. But
really, I kind of want to do the dialogue stuff, and Doza can do the combat stuff. Can we agree on that?
If we could just do that.
That would be great.
If we could just... Oh, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's do that.
What's that song? Where have I heard that?
Also, hey, Tyler. Happy Friday. We are doing well. How are you?
The intro song. The Ocarina of Time.
And Jess is eating white people tacos. I hope you enjoy that as well, Jess.
What is that?
Bryce said this takes place before Ocarina, Ocarina of Time. Is this the Ocarina of Time?
It's blue. Why is it blue? We've seen ocarinas be pink.
If you play the Ocarina of Wind, Zephyr comes to pick you up and fly you away. That means we can have Zephyr carry us to any other wind crest we've seen. Are you following me, Noza? Don't hurt your brain thinking about it. Just give it a try and you'll see what I'm talking about.
We literally just did that. I like how Link looks upset when he's looking up at the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really funny.
We did also get, I believe, a Kermit request during some of that
also,
going
hello,
down.
Tyler, how are you people doing today? We're doing good.
I actually beat you to that, but I'm glad you said it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
I think maybe I was focused on the boss or taking in something else rather, probably.
And Flo, this was your Kermit request. Doza will go ahead and still say it, but like, remember, we're good on tips of where we are in the story. I feel like we're doing fine, so unless we ask for it, we'd really, really appreciate it if you would just kind of let us have our playthrough.
Yes, just take a back seat.
Don't backseat game, though.
That.
Wrong choice of words.
Wrong choice of words.
Yes.
Alert, if you go to the story too fast, you miss something really fun and nice to maybe thinks. And also, this is Kermit. Please relax on the backseating. Thank you.
Kermit, is probably a little sad that Miss Piggy got invited to the Game Awards, but he wasn't.
Well, they're not together.
Exactly.
Did we get another,
Some redemption? I can check.
Did we?
I don't know. I can check. I don't know yet. Yeah, make us stay hydrated. Love that. I need water.
Yeah, I'm gonna...
I'll just drink some of Doza's water.
Oh, we don't have a whole lot, do we? Oh, I can start swapping kinstones. Let's go.
We'll be okay for this stream, maybe.
We are...
I think the orbs in Wind Waker use the Din, Faro, Nairu symbols, which are different from this one symbol, although the red one kind of looks like it. Ooh, okay.
Good to know.
And I love the ho-ho. Should we keep the Christmas ones all year again? Or just until we take down our Christmas decorations?
Maybe, yeah, probably.
If we remember. Let's go, Jingle Bells.
It's still cold, so I think it's fine.
It's fair. Yeah. It's actually, we're going to have a cold front tomorrow, guys. It's going to get down into the 40s. I'm so excited.
Oh, it's going to be the 40s pretty consistently for a while.
Yeah, for a week. I mean, as long as nothing shifts and the weather is accurate.
That's true. Isn't this nearby? Can I even get to this?
I don't know.
Is it going to dry it up and there's something underneath? Ooh.
It's like an ancient version of the Ocarina of Time, and then it becomes a royal heirloom.
A royal heirloom?
I said it correctly.
I know you did,
but
I wanted to say it adorable.
You are adorable. I have a question for the stream, but are you team Seti Sam and Freddy or team Creddy Carly and Freddy? Oh, this is from
iCarly.
From iCarly. Yeah. That is a question. So
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Freddy should move on. I think Freddie should go to college and like find
someone
people
else
who are gonna find somebody else that feeds his soul and that.
Steven!
Thank you so much.
Yes, for becoming a glob, a YouTube member glob. We really, really appreciate it.
It looks great on you.
It does.
My compliments to your seamster.
Thank you so much. You're our first new YouTube member glob of 2026, and you always will be in the glob history book. So amazing.
Oh, that's true.
Did you know that there's a glob history book that's being written? Who knows if they'll ever be released, but it's happening. To answer the question again, though, I had to remember Freddie's the across the neighbor who's obsessed with Carly, who's also the tech guy, right?
Yes, Freddie is the tech guy.
I used to think, I want to say I was Freddie and Sam just because they were opposites. But let's read more of the story here really quick.
Right, so because I have a new sword, I get to learn more stuff.
Yes.
So, do I understand? Okay. Yes, haha, good. If you had said you didn't understand, I would have serious doubts about you. I don't know what it was about, I kind of missed it. Yes, but one must feel the technique, not just hear about it. That's why I will now possess your body so as to demonstrate the technique. That is the secret of the Swift Blade Possession technique. Thank you so much, Fry.
Being a YouTube member glob for 28 months, but also every time this happens, I gotta shout out the fact that our boy, or rather our fish, Fry the fish, has also been a patron glob for many, many years, and we really, really appreciate him.
Correct.
So you're learning things in the game.
Right, yeah.
I still want to get back to my iCarly comment, but the game is here too. Oh my gosh, so much happening so quickly. I love it. It's Friday.
So let's see. Watch this. Possession.
That's kind of similar to, remember the dojo in Mario? Paper Mario? Wasn't it similar noises, or am I mixing something up?
I feel like a lot of dojos kind of have this like very, very monotone drum beat that's supposed to kind of get you like locked in.
That's fair.
Break the pots with your sword. That's all. Oh, really? Oh, cool.
You're gonna crush this.
That's convenient. I'll now give you this tiger scroll. If you ever forget the technique, you can review it. Cool.
So Sam and Freddie, because like they were kind of fighting for Carly's like attention, right? So I thought that maybe because Freddie liked Carly, then Sam and Freddie fighting over that eventually they would like kind of hook up or whatever, and then like Carly would move on and be like, hey, like I was your first crush, sure, but like move on kind of thing. And I think I saw like Jess or someone say like they're actually together. Doesn't he end up with Carly in the new show? I don't know, I've never seen the new show.
Spoiler.
But I'm just going off of what I knew, like, or what I was thinking of as a kid watching the show.
Is her brother back in the new show?
I don't know. And Jess, I am jealous that it's going to be 18 degrees for you tomorrow. I need to come to where you are so I can enjoy the snow. Though we might actually be having a trip to a city with snow, maybe end of this month. We're still figuring it out.
Yeah. Was there any indicator for Sam and Spencer? Am I missing something? I don't think I watched like the whole show.
And thank you, Fry, for reiterating the rule as one of our mods.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. Can you swap Kinston's with the chick near the SW corner of the town?
Well, I've been trying to swap with everybody.
No. Oh my goodness.
I've gotten so many. Whoa, a golden Octorok? You just don't see that every day.
And I didn't know that red was your favorite color. It's not random. We actually create what the different, so the way the YouTube member globs things works is it's based on how long you are a member glob, you'll get different things. So like you see Fry's right below with his message, it has like a hoodie on. Because out of all the apparel we've ever sold as merch, our hoodies were the most popular. So we kind of created like, okay, here you get this hoodie, and it's different colors, and it goes all the way up to like a Globiverse, like spacey, like awesome epic hoodie. But it's all pixel art. If you want to see a bigger version of it, if you go to our website, nushanddoza.com, on the homepage, you'll see like all of the different, like how it like progresses. You'll see it like kind of blown up a little bit. I think it goes like yellow, green, blue, gold, black and gold, which is what Fry has right now, and then purple with like our glob colors, and then this space with our heart force.
Spaces and space design.
Yeah, spaces and space design, because like our
space.
Globiverse space. Yeah. It was very intentional. It was very fun to make. It was actually probably the last pixel art we ever created.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, we also have patron globs at different tiers, which that actually needs to be updated since we made some changes to Patreon at the end of 2025, but that was last week, so we'll get that updated soon. So Tyler, yes, Sam was always mean to Freddie, but sometimes opposites attract, and there's also that thing, like, I don't know about y'all, but like my first like school crush and like, I wouldn't even call it a boyfriend or whatever, but like anyways, like when you're younger, you guys, you know, like when a guy is picking on you, like it's because he likes you. That's what ended up happening. So like I thought like because they were being mean to each other, it's because they actually like each other.
So yeah, to clarify, it's
a stereotype.
It's a stereotype, and it was a very popular one back when iCarly was airing. So that's kind of what that was about. Obviously, if you're getting bullied by someone, you shouldn't assume
not okay.
You shouldn't assume that they like you.
No, it's context matters, and during that time, that was the thing. Not anymore. Actually, I don't know anymore. I'm not on the school like playground in elementary anymore.
Right, yeah, so your data may be outdated.
Probably.
Right.
This is where you feel old a little bit, but not really because I'm still young.
Oh my gosh, like how many movies have we seen where it's just like, oh man, I haven't been on a dating game for years. I don't know.
I mean, I haven't been on a date with anyone but you in like basically 10 years.
I know.
So like,
good.
No, it is a good thing. I love you, but like I'm wondering.
I love you, but what a sentence.
Stop.
A sentence.
I'm saying I don't know what dating's like today, other than what I see like when people talk about it on like, you know, TikTok or YouTube videos and like social media. They'll say like, because okay, this is really funny. Like, you know how some people have been doing like the dating Wrapped, where they kind of make a PowerPoint presentation about their dating life in the last year. I really enjoy watching those because it's really funny, because I've never, other than like in college, I've never really traditionally dated. I've actually just either had boyfriends or like, again, it was just in college that sometimes it was like, oh yeah, like I didn't know sometimes whether it was a hangout or like a kickback or a date or what have you. I was oblivious because like I would have friends tell me like, you were on a date. I was like, no, I wasn't. I was watching a basketball game with him. And it's like, he asked you to watch it with him, just the two of you. That's a date. Like, no, I was watching basketball.
No, that's a date.
But I was so oblivious. I didn't know what dating was. And then after after college, I had another boyfriend, and then I finally met Doza. So, and he's my end game. So yeah, again, that kind of goes back to the whole like, oh, if he's picking on you in elementary school at the playground, he likes you, which is not okay.
No.
There's other ways to show if you like someone or not.
Right, like being nice to them.
See you later, Fry. Have a good one. And true, we are talking about the old show, so yeah, those are my thoughts on that. I thank you for bringing back iCarly memories, because it's been such a long time.
How long has it been?
I want to say it is on Netflix or some episodes, and we did put it on one day, and I was like, we're good.
Well, yeah, because a couple of years ago we put on we watched probably a decent chunk of Victorious, the first season. This is like back in like 20.
Wait, hold up. Before we go on to another like Disney,
I was just simply saying this was a different other thing. Probably contributed to like, we're good with the iCarly stuff because it's a lot of the same kind of vibe.
What I was gonna say though, Jess said Spencer's too old for Sam. What do you mean? Did you say something about Spencer and Sam being together?
No, I was reading what Tyler was saying. But by now, like Spencer and Sam, everybody's an adult.
Oh, true.
So I didn't know if there was like
some update stuff. Got it. Okay. Tyler said, I like Sam and Spencer together because Sam really had a crush on him on the first season. I also like Sam and Freddie together because she was mean. Oh my goodness. Because Jeanette and Nathan were really good friends in real life, so she was never mean to him. Oh, yeah. So Jeanette McCurdy is amazing. I haven't read her memoir yet, but I've been following her journey a little bit just on socials and stuff. And her memoir is on my list to read. The things that she's gone through that I know about just from like, you know, the media surrounding her book launch and stuff. She actually wrote a fiction book that's coming out or maybe is already out this year. I'm not really sure of the date, but I'm glad that she's channeling all the creativity and talent she has into something that's actually making her happy, considering what her childhood was.
I'm curious what she was going through during when Vine was really popping off.
I don't know.
Because I know a lot of celebrities really tried to hop on the whole Vine thing. And I remember she was one of them.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I was never really on Vines.
I wasn't either.
But we'll see. Like, when I read the memoir, I can report back. Speaking of books again, Jess from Barnes & Nobles, she also got a locket. And she put her favorite character in it. She's always wanted one. It's so funny to her. I love that. That's so cute. I gotta ask, though, who's your favorite character that you put in the locket, if you want to talk about it. Unless it's a private thing, because honestly, like, I have a locket, or had one, growing up, and I never told anyone what was inside. So, like, don't feel obligated to do so. Let's see. Boxer says, wondering why the kids under 13 are concerned about significant others and stuff. Do your homework, little bro.
I mean,
yeah. I think it's just like, it depends on like where, regardless of age, it depends on like where you're being raised and what kind of like culture, essentially. For me, like, with school, I don't know. It was just, if it was happening around you, like, people would pair people like off, you know? I want to say it kind of started around 3rd grade. Like,
I think at my school, it was like a 4th grade thing.
So yeah, 3rd, 4th grade, not that much different. Like, people would ask, because I don't remember any like school dances or anything at that point, but like,
they didn't start till middle school.
But like,
even
like minor things like, oh, it's a field trip. Who are you going to sit next to on the bus?
Yeah, exactly.
Things like that.
Yeah.
You would get paired off a little bit, or like whatever. And it's like, if it was a boy or girl.
If you get quote unquote lucky that you got like paired up in a group
project. Yeah. And then you guys are actually like having fun doing it. It's like, oh yeah, they're like together.
Oh,
you must like her, not just like her.
Yeah, all it took for kids to just start like shipping each other was like,
the smallest things.
Do you even treat them like as a person at all? Like,
I mean, I don't know if this is y'all's experience, but this was ours from our childhood.
Like, if you weren't bullying if you weren't bullying each other, and then that meant that you must like each other
because you're actually enjoying each other. Yeah.
That's literally all there was to it.
But don't worry, Boxboy. I also did my homework. Jess said, I've never heard someone call it a kickback. So a kickback, I don't know. Like, I didn't know what the word kickback was until like college either. They were like, hey, you want to come to our kickback? And like, it was groups of people, but everyone was coupled off. So it was kind of like a group date. And I was confused the first time it happened.
Rightfully so, it's confusing.
Yeah, like, again, if someone asked me, like, hey, do you want to watch a game together? I would be like, yes. Yeah, I want to watch a basketball game, especially because I went to college in Dallas. I obviously...
So, like, what if I just came up to you, it's like, you want to go on a romantic night out at a restaurant? And then you'd be like, well, I do like eating food.
No, that I would understand as a date, because it's this romantic night out, but... I was obsessed with basketball. I still am. And so if I'm going to go watch basketball, I was going to do it anyway by myself. So if someone invited me, I'd be like, yeah, let's watch it together. And like anytime there's a Spurs Dallas Mavericks game.
For sure a romantic thing.
No, it's
like,
not.
I'm feeling it like this many degrees away.
No, because I would literally watch a basketball game with anybody.
You would specifically want to spend that amount of time in close quarters with only me about a very like social thing.
So like I love basketball. Like for me at that time, I didn't consider it a date because I thought we're just gonna watch the game. I was gonna watch it alone anyway, so might as well watch it with you. That's anyways, to each their own.
So if I asked you to like go fly kites with me, would that just be like going to fly kites?
Ooh,
she's
at this
about it.
Okay.
No, then I mean in the same context as like you want to watch the game with only me in close
but that's
quarters?
like a cool experience. Who flies kites all the time? Like I would be like, hell yeah, let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. But also Sankranti is coming up, which is an Indian Hindu festival where you actually do fly kites on that day, which is not necessarily about the religion, but more of a cultural thing. It's a lot of fun. And it's coming up like in January, so we're not going to be flying kites that day, but that's okay. But in India, people like fly their kites from like their balconies and ceilings and things like, not balconies, but like their ceilings, like not ceilings, roofs of their like buildings and cities and stuff. It's very cool. Also, happy Friday, Kate. It's wonderful to see you again. And then you do hear that song, Nush and Doza sitting in a tree, Kissing.
There you go.
Those were are those type of things still popular
have
today?
we kissed in a tree yet?
We haven't ever been in a tree house. We've kissed under a tree.
Yeah, but I mean, like, anybody can do that.
All right, build me a tree house.
First, grow a tree. Second, build a tree house. Third, get up there.
Oh man. But like, I don't know. Anyways, the flying kites thing. I would love to fly a kite with you, Doza.
Egg. What the heck?
And it would be a romantic date type of thing now, but I don't know
hell?
like how I would have taken it. Again, I was oblivious to these things. I didn't really date much. It was mostly.
I mean, apparently you did.
Not really.
I mean, no, I'm not hating or anything. Like, it would be far from me to judge you for your best.
Anyways. It probably happened around me, but I was so socially detached I never noticed. That's fair. Like, you know, you're self-aware of that. So that's, you know, that was how your experience went, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Favorite characters V from Devil May Cry were married. I love that for you, Jess.
He wears red, right?
I don't know.
And has a good... No, I feel like I'm just describing Dante. Nobody believes
And
him.
Kate, 100%. This ambiguity is why so many, like, often when two women are on a date, one woman doesn't realize it. I wonder if that's the same when, like, two men are on a date. You know?
Well,
I know the stereotypes around two women. I've definitely seen that, and I've had friends who have shared about that, so I can, like, kind of know some examples, but I'm not really sure.
I haven't asked any of my friends who are men who would go on dates with men if they ever thought it was just like a hangout or if it was specifically going to be a date or if they were unaware of it.
Yeah.
But that is an interesting question.
Jess sent us a picture of the locket. Jess, that is a gorgeous locket, and like, oh my gosh, like, yeah.
So that's V.
Yes, from Devil May Cry. And I love that it's like gold. I'm a big fan of just gold lockets. Like, I don't like rose gold or like the other types of metals as much. He's like the least popular character in the game, but that's okay. He still deserves love, and so do you.
That's true. Did I not get this? I can't like Ghostbuster this ghost?
Nah.
But it's reacting to it, so it makes me think I could. But it's not happening. Oh well. I guess their grandfather will continue to suffer. I know, I'll charge him. Oh, that didn't work. I must not have the item for this yet.
I don't know if we'll be able to look it up right after the stream, Tyler, but we'll take your word for it about the Sam and Freddy kiss, and like Sam doesn't know. Keep in mind though, they're all like kids, right? Like when they were filming this. So like it could be like their first onset kiss. I did hear like on Nickelodeon a lot of the time there wasn't any intimacy like coordinators or like the job that it is to make sure everyone's comfortable and stuff. Sometimes those types of laws were put into place more recently, from what I know about like acting a little bit.
Oh yeah, I mean there was very little protection. Like it's very well documented that there was very little protection for children back then, especially for the set of iCarly.
Yes.
So that's its whole other thing.
And all that.
And all that.
And the Amanda Show.
And Victorious.
Yep. Yeah. Quite a few shows. There was a documentary last year, right? From about Nickelodeon specifically, and like Dan Schneider and all that other stuff, and a couple other people too.
Yes.
Yeah, they're like
Drake
Bell.
Josh.
Drake.
Yeah.
There was a whole situation.
Oh, yeah, he was on there and he was talking about his experiences.
Yeah.
It is a hard watch. It's important.
Yeah, I forget what the name of that documentary was.
You were also following like a podcast type of situation with like Allison.
Oh, Allison Stoner. Oh my goodness. So Allison Stoner is from the Disney side of things more so. She was the little girl on Mike's Super Short Show on Disney Channel. It's like one of those little commercial sideshow type situations. But she was also on Step Up. She was on the Missy Elliott video. She also has a memoir that came out. I haven't read it yet, again on my list, but she has a whole series on her YouTube channel where she kind of talked about what she's gone through as a child actress, being on so many iconic roles. Like, I listed out a bunch, but I'm even thinking now, like Cheaper by the Dozen. She's a phenomenal dancer, like actress. Camp Rock, there were a lot of issues on that set with the Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato and others. which is interesting because now Disney, they're coming out with a sequel to Camp Rock, and the Jonas Brothers are part of it, and Demi Lovato, but like not necessarily acting or like I think the Joe Bros are acting and Demi's producing or something like that. But
like I was saying the last time we talked about this thing in particular, I'm hoping that it's going to be healing for these people who were a part of it so long ago, but now that they're adults and they have more creative control over it.
I hope so, because back then they did not protect those kids, and most of them, like, there was a lot of stuff that came out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But she talks about it in her book is what I hear, so like I'll be interested to see what else happens there. But yeah, thank goodness for intimacy coordinators. They rock. We've definitely seen some documentaries of like how movies are made sometimes where they talk about like how that's kind of navigated and goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know what we saw recently, but there was one of those. I think it was another one of these documentary types. It was a little bit more positive in nature, but there was a particular segment where they were talking about how, like, the two characters were going to kiss, but it also was like technically like their first kiss in life. And it was just like really strange to like go through that, and then also go through that with like, you know, a dozen people around you. Like,
yep.
maybe it was it? I feel like it might have been like the Harry Potter movies.
Potentially, like we hear it all the time. I think maybe even like Harry or what's his real name? Oh my gosh. Radcliffe, first name.
Radcliffe.
No, that's the second. Daniel Radcliffe. I believe his first kiss was on Harry Potter, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. Like, I remember seeing things, or maybe Hermione. Why can't I remember? Emma Watson. Yeah, maybe it was her that I was thinking about, but I don't know. That's just, when you grow up on TV, it's very different. So.
I would have to imagine.
Yeah, like, you know, they're still developing, and like, I'm glad Kate, like the family friend's son that you know of that is a child star whose mom was with him all the time to protect him. Unfortunately, a lot of these child stars like that you hear about, they didn't have their parents there all the time. Some of the reasons that they even became a child star was so like they could support the family, which is why so many rules and regulations and laws have been changing to protect them.
If you guys don't know like what Macaulay Culkin went through,
oh my
like,
goodness,
in his life,
yeah,
like he was the breadwinner in his family, or made to be,
and he's
child, and to keep y'all all in the know, this is the Home Alone kid.
Yes. So he's talking about it a lot more now. He went through quite the journey, but he's healing now. And he's with another child star, Brenda Song, who was on Sweet Life and Disney Channel in general. But like she was Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior. That was one of my favorites, like from Disney Channel original movies.
Oh, y'all remember the Olsen twins?
Them too, and they're not even in like the spotlight as much anymore. They went on to another passion of their fashion.
Yeah, then the twins on the Sweet Life and Zach and Cody.
Yep, Cole and Dylan Sprouse.
They don't both act anymore. I think only one of them kept up with it, and then also
they also don't talk to their relationship with their mother is strained, I believe, because of certain things. So there's countless examples. We went through so many of them just from shows we watched, but it's important to learn from like other people and history and experiences to make sure that we as a society are not making those same mistakes to better protect humans and kids and people, like the vulnerable like populations, right? And in some way or another, all of us are vulnerable. There's so much happening in the world. Like it's so sad. But like, this is how, when you learn about things, you're able to, you know, see, okay, that didn't work, or these people went to this. Let's avoid having any kid go through something like this again, you know? Be a good person.
Yeah. And I have a friend, one of his favorite shows ever was Ned's Declassified. But that is also another show that's not escaped sadness and darkness in the modern times.
There's a character who wasn't one of the main ones, but still was on the show, who went kind of viral during the holidays in the last couple of weeks, where he's homeless and he needs some help, but he's not like, I don't know his full story, but like people were trying to help him, and it was a whole situation. I don't even know what the latest update about that was, but it was very sad to see.
Yeah, that's true.
Fun fact, somewhere in the Disney vault is an unaired pilot of the Jonas Brothers as spies. Yeah, I remember something like that, but I mean, the Jonas Brothers are doing fine. They, they're still on tour. Like, they, broke up for a while, came back together, and I think they did like a Christmas special or something this last holiday season with Disney. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
But good for them, right?
Yeah. And yeah, some of the child stars, it's either their parents were, or they're like other cases, like the people on set.
Speaking of that, I will let y'all look this up on your own if you want to, but the original cast, the original voice cast to A Land Before Time, the voice actress for Ducky, there's a reason why she was not able to continue anymore in her voice role, and I'll just leave it at that, because like I don't really want to go there. But it's just another example of like where is the accountability, where is the outlook, where's the overlook for this, and also why do parents have to be so awful? Why do they?
Yeah, child abuse is never okay. And
No.
One thing, like, some children who go through abuse don't even know that they're being abused. They think this is normal because they're so young and like they don't know any different. They think that what's going through with them is normal until they're older. Some of them much into their adulthood. And that is so upsetting and just wrong on so many levels. And I definitely feel for those kids because they have to realize like, oh, all families aren't like this. Oh, all parents don't do those actions, whether physical or mental or financial, what have you. There's so many different types of abuse, and it's so disheartening. It really freaking sucks. And, when they do learn that, it's a lot of, again, unlearning and learning and realizing like, oh, life can be different. It can be better. When they finally can admit, even like, because maybe they're told this is in your best interest, because you would think that when you have parents or guardians that they are taking care of you within their good interest and in good faith. And when that's not the case, your whole world is rocked. You realize like, oh my gosh, no, like this is not normal. And I need to, deal with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big adjustment for anybody. I mean, like so much like more, so much smaller things are big adjustments in life, like milestones and things like that. Like even a big deal is just going from like one school to another, right?
Yeah.
And then if you just compound that with the fact that you don't really like your support system actually isn't your support system, it just makes it so much more intense, so much worse.
It does. There was actually an episode of Full House where I think Michelle, like the character played by Mary Kay, Stephanie, the middle girl, she is at, actually it doesn't even matter who it was, but one of them was at school and like another friend of theirs was teamed up with them for like a project, so they came to the house and they noticed something on their hands. And she was like, what is that? Like, what's going on? And they said, oh, I fell. And it's like, what? Like, you don't fall and like hurt yourself that bad. Turns out that her parents were abusing her, like hitting her physically. And these are little kids. Like, I'm so glad that shows in the 90s and even now today, there's so many other shows, but like they brought to light these issues. Because how would you know if you didn't see that? It's like, oh, this isn't normal, I think that episode went from what I remember, obviously I can't even remember the characters involved, but like that concept of sharing these things that happen in real life but in fiction so others can kind of recognize it is so imperative.
I think that's the best way that you could put that. Yeah, being able to recognize it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know, then there's a good chance you may never know.
And hey, Freckles, how's it going down under?
How's it going?
We hope all well. Happy New Year. I don't think we've seen you since last year.
Got him.
Boxley says, I know a few people who trap themselves in Plato's cave from just being so exasperately unable to face what makes them uncomfortable that if it even randomly appears, they die about it. And honestly, I just feel bad for that too. Yeah, that's kind of like, some people are exposed to things and other people aren't. And once they hit like the real world or like they grow up and they get out of their bubble, if you will, it can be
they
so.
don't have the tools to deal with that, to handle that.
No, they have to then take the time to kind of address that or go back into the cave, right? And that's not really the best way to adult or to grow. But everyone's different. You kind of have to. They have to want to help themselves, first of all, to kind of get past all of that.
Yeah, you can't really force it on somebody. And also, I agree with you, Kate. The whole purity rings thing, I always found that really weird.
Yeah.
It was like a marketing play too, because I feel like, and I don't remember this exactly because it was a long time ago, but I feel like you could purchase purity rings, which means if those could be purchased,
it was a marketing tool, so more people
gifted.
could be buy. Yeah.
And that, oh my gosh, no.
But remember, like, the Disney Channel games and the drama surrounding that.
What was going on with this Disney Channel?
So
games?
Disney Channel games is a thing that during the summers on Disney Channel, like all of the Disney Channel stars from all of the shows basically got to hang out at like summer camp.
Well, that's great.
But instead of like summer camp, it was like everyone was teamed off into different colors and they would do competitions, and it was all filmed for TV so we could all, you know, be a part of it. And it was just cool to see all of our stars like commingling, having fun and like kind of thing, right? But competition based. So like think about like if it was Survivor, but like, or Big Brother or something, but like outdoors, and it's every star like that you loved on Disney Channel, you know?
Yeah.
And so they would have this thing, and then like all the drama about what happened outside of the scenes, like it was basically like, you know, who likes who, and like the hooking up and the underage drinking and all these other things because they weren't protected.
That's crazy.
But I mean, a lot of them, like a lot of the child stars who have healed or are on their own healing journey have talked about that a little more openly. It's just funny to see, like now that we're all older, because we grew up with these stars, you know?
Yeah, but we also grew up like heavily in the dark.
We didn't know about the other side.
There was a huge pressure to keep all this thing under wraps.
And that's why a lot of kids would say, like, when I grow up, I want to be an actress. I want to be a singer. I want to be just like them. That not everyone had the protective parents like Taylor Swift.
That's true.
You know? So it's different, just as an example there.
What the hell is this? Oh. Right.
I can tell them all I want about how it is healthy to be able to be around those things, but all of them are dropouts that never leave the rooms and believe the world will continue catering. Aw. And their main points are, why would they see stuff that makes them feel bad when they can just have joy and whimsy? Yeah, so basically, I hope reality slaps them all in irreversible ways that equal even a third of how hard it got to Boxboy as a child. So wonderful points, Boxboy, and thank you for sharing. It's definitely getting my brain like tinkering a little bit too with all of that, because again, they need to want to help themselves. And
it's like if you were to, I don't mean to interrupt, but it's like if you were to, you see somebody who's like clearly struggling, right? And then you ask them like, hey, you know, like maybe this would be better, or like, can I help you or whatever? They're like, no, I'm good. And then they're struggling even more, right? And it's like if somebody were drowning and you're like, hey, do you need some help? And they're like, no. And then you reach out your hand, it's like, it really looks like you could need some help. And they slap your hand away. Not
only that though, when it comes to like not wanting to open your, like, why would I want to stay in my joy and just be oblivious to everything that's happening? Like, that kind of reminds me of people who don't stay up to date with politics and like, I don't want to talk about politics. Like, why do we have to bring up politics? It literally impacts your entire life. Like, I get not liking it, but not being informed about it is another thing. And before we kind of keep on that, Freckles, when stream lags, like, all I would recommend is like refreshing it. I know it's not on our end, but you know.
I haven't seen anything.
Also, Fires, I hope everything's okay and that you're doing well.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
That is terrifying.
Yeah, and as far as like the goal in the game right now with Doza, did you want to give everyone a quick?
Yeah, I guess I could. So I do want to go to to get to the next element, which is the water element, which I think is in Lake Hylia, was what the game was saying. But something that I've kind of severely not addressed is the kinstone. I have a bunch of kinstone and I'm just trying to offload them now that we have access to teleporting, so I can go around and do this very quickly. And then that means that when I'm going in between places, extra like benefits and things for me to collect as we're progressing through the main story. So right now I'm kind of doing like a little self-imposed side quest of offloading my kinstones, so that the main quest can be that much more like awesome.
Yeah. So to kind of go back to what I was saying, I actually had a friend who like hated talking about politics. Anytime it was brought up, like she would literally cringe inside and like shut herself off from like the table or whatever when we were talking about it. And I've known her for a long time, and she actually introduced me to someone who was her friend, so like who also became my friend, right? Like we were both, and now here we are, 3 friends, but the other friend and me, we love talking about politics. We like being informed, so much so that we actually went to a protest together. And the other friend who doesn't like talking about politics was like, you guys hung out without me? And we were like, you don't like politics and like you don't want to go to a protest. We assumed you wouldn't want to. Do you want to? And she's like, no, I wouldn't, but like an invite would have been nice. And it's like, we knew you wouldn't say no. Why would we invite you to something that does makes you uncomfortable?
Yes.
Yeah, like
you'd say no.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, I don't know. But
there's no winning with some people.
Exactly.
It's just like, do you not have the emotional maturity to like not be included in literally everything, even though
no, you're not into
you're not
it.
Going to be into it.
Yeah.
It's like, isn't it more of a courtesy to like not have you, quote unquote, disappoint us with your lack of wanting to do something?
Yeah.
But does that ever get thought of? No.
Krish is actually, that's kind of a good tip. You're maxed out on your rubies, so you should probably spend it on something.
Oh, well, yeah, but I have like full,
Well, this happened last time when we got the boomerang, didn't we?
Well, we had very quickly, after maxing out, got, some upgrades.
Okay, I got it.
But I haven't got any upgrades in a while for my whatever.
Yeah, and Boxboy, I totally get that. You can hate politics, but you still do stay mildly informed. And I don't even know, like, you can characterize or give an adjective of mildly or what have you, but even from the conversations we've had with you,
you have to enjoy it.
No, but even from the conversations we've had with you, you know how to carry on a conversation about what's happening in our world right now. And you have a certain degree of understanding how those things impact your life, but also those around you. You have empathy in some way, right? Like, at least that's what I think from knowing you. So, like, I think it's important, like, when people just think and worry about themselves, that's kind of where a lot of problems come from. Like, these things that are happening, whether it's politics or something else, impact not only us, but, like, everybody. Half of the state is on fire, but it happens every, like, 3 years in Australia. Freckles.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like what happens here in California in the US, but stay safe. It sounds like though, because it happens, you know, kind of regularly-ish, I guess, that you guys are well equipped and know how to handle those things. Potentially have some emergency like things in place. I'm not really sure. I don't know much about Australia, to be fair.
I just know that a lot of there's people, but they're concentrated among like the same like 3 or 4 areas.
Correct.
And
like
most of it isn't. That's kind of all I know.
I mean, I know a little bit more, but like most of it comes from like the Australia Zoo, like touristy stuff, and like Sydney and things like that. But
Flo asks, what do you think when you hear Germany?
I've only ever been to, I believe, the airport in Frankfurt, on a layover. And I didn't, the one thing for me, because of my dietary restrictions, I didn't have a lot of vegetarian options at the time. So that's my personal experience. But like, Germany's a cool country. There's a lot to learn. I'm a huge, I guess, fan of Angela Merkel because of how being a strong, independent woman of power, and like trying to do good for her country. That was really cool from what I know about her. As far as like Germans, I don't really know too many, Flo. You're one of a few, you know?
There's David Hasselhoff, yeah.
I don't know him or of him that well to speak about him.
I had a friend who was German, like his family had been in the U.S. for a couple of generations at this point. But,
yeah.
You know, they were very nice. They were very kind. They kind of, you know, it was one of those situations where, like, if you ever needed them, they were there. And, like, if it wasn't a big deal to them if they needed to, like, take care of you for a bit.
Yeah.
So I was lucky to go to the same school, so there were a lot of times where I would just go with them for a while if I wasn't able to be picked up and just hang out.
For those that don't know, Angela Merkel is a retired politician from Germany. She was a badass, essentially, in my opinion. But for a woman to be in power for so long and to really try to do good for everyone, at least from what I know, I'm not German. I'm not from there. Like, I don't know how it really impacted them as much as how we learned about it here in the States. But for even being that long, like majority of my life, she's been around. World politics would include her name when talking about Germany. So if you're asking what we know about Germany, this is kind of it.
Okay,
and they love beer and sausage and pretzels.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a big festival every spring in San Antonio, and there's a whole area in the downtown market area dedicated to
Germany.
Everything German.
Yeah, and the festival itself is called Fiesta. It's usually in April. It's a huge party for nonprofits, really, and to raise money for the city.
Oh yeah, better healthcare system than what we have. That's also what I think of when I hear about Germany. Yes.
Yeah.
Kate, that's a good point. And I'm not sure what you were getting at earlier. Speaking of politics, the new upside down pyramid, OMG, my plate was fine. Putting beef at the top, putting butter above bananas.
So
what
yeah. You know how the nutritional pyramid thing?
Uh-huh.
They're trying to change it. I saw it, but I didn't even look that. You're giving me more new information that I haven't even known.
I will say
I scrolled past it. I was done. I was so livid.
I'm against our current pyramid.
Sure, but what they are doing is not better.
It's not?
No.
Uh-oh.
Again, I don't know full details. I'm just going off of what Kate said right now.
I need to eat a classroom full of bread.
Anyways.
So saith the pyramid.
Freckles said, I'm home alone, but I've got my sister's car if I have to leave. The fires are still pretty far from us, but at the moment the winds are pushing it outweigh. It is still 2 or 3 days away.
Oh, okay.
That is so scary, Freckles. We're definitely going to keep you in our thoughts. Stay safe, do what you need to do.
Please,
stay alert with everything that's going on. I'm sure you already are, but this is what we feel like we need to say. Oh my gosh.
I don't know what it's like to go through that. I know what it's like to be in a building that's on fire, but it was a surprise. Yeah,
this I don't know, but do what you're supposed to do, because you would know more.
Yeah.
Be careful. Now I'm gonna be thinking about when's the next time we're gonna see Freckles. I hope all's okay. Anyways, I would less call it empathy and more just sufficient reading, because the way others get affected can in turn also change how certain things affect me. Fair enough. Probably not very humane to see the loves of others as variables, but at least I got knowledge. I mean, if that's what, the way you're saying it to me, that is empathetic in a way, but you want to say it the way you feel, and that's totally valid.
Yeah, okay. I mean, you take what you can get, and you use that motivation.
Yep.
I know this house yet. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting this button by accident. I love it, but at the same time. It's still empty? This whole town just needs to progress.
Flo, I was talking about Fiesta in San Antonio being in April.
Yes.
I wasn't talking about Oktoberfest or what it is in Germany. I don't know enough about that. I don't even drink beer. I was talking about the festival that occurs for German culture as a part of all of the different cultures and diversity in San Antonio, Texas. That's called Fiesta, and that happens in April.
Yep, that's correct.
Yeah, and I would say, Flo, if someone gets something a fact or something wrong, you shouldn't immediately go into I'm offended by this. You should try to teach them rather than just going to anger. Because honestly, I could easily say I'm offended that you got mad at me for saying something when you didn't understand what I said. It's just a miscommunication because of language barriers and other things. So you should kind of take it a little bit slow to better understand and try to communicate effectively first.
Practice patience.
Yes.
That we wouldn't ever say anything to be specifically wrong about people or their cultures or anything like that we have no malicious intent. And so to assume
that we're trying to be wrong about German lore, we need to learn it more, that's hurtful.
That's a bit off.
Yeah.
We moved past the pyramid of youth. We have My Plate since 2011, and it's a lot better than 11 Bread. My Plate?
What's wrong with your plate? Doza, we moved
Well,
past
that's
the
what it's
pyramid of our
called
youth.
apparently now. They call it my
Oh,
plate.
I've never heard of my plate.
Is this the whole? Is this like? Because I've seen other things, but it's always been in regards to like fitness type stuff.
I'll have to show. I pulled it up so Doza could kind of see. No, this is not my plate. This
is
is
like a
Trump's.
pie chart of a plate.
This is Trump's thing.
No, I'm talking about my plate.
I can look up my plate now if you'd like.
Like a pie chart that's on a plate that helps people visualize how much protein they should have.
Oh, actually,
carbs,
never
vegetables.
mind. My plate is this thing. This is the updated USDA thing. I'm on the USDA website now.
Oh my god, my plate's not shaped like a triangle though.
It's
not. Like I'm way off now. Like I have even less understanding and knowledge. This is upsetting. Okay, where am I? Okay, I need to
New
get
Fear
back.
Pyramid is pretty funny because it was made in response to the alcohol stock dropping, and the FDA now recommending drinking is just not for breakfast. No way! Is that again? I've been really busy with work. Like I haven't.
This goes so much farther than like red wine's good for your heart, and then like people could just get absolutely hammered.
Sometimes I'll be scrolling and I'll see things and I screenshot it for later. I'll save it or link it to myself so I can show Doza. Like, look at all the insanity our administration's doing right now. Or just other things I want to share with him, because in the moment, if I get upset or I want to talk to him about it, it's not the right time, you know?
It's tough. It's tough. What is in here? I don't even remember. What is this?
And I see now that you were trying to be silly or joking, Flo. But again, I didn't see that comment until much later. So, you know, it's difficult.
To help, like if you are going to joke, Flo, I think what would be helpful is if you indicated that you were joking.
In the same comment. You see a lot of other people who put JK, that's for joking. Like, you know, for like, I don't know if that's that way, or you can say I'm trying to be silly, like instead of saying all the things and then later, because our chat does go pretty quickly, you know, in like sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
And we're like juggling multiple conversations and we're trying our best to keep up.
Okay, I'm gonna try this minigame thing. Why is this guy such a downer? Oh my god. He's trying to talk me out of doing this. Instead of taking the money. He literally fell out of his chair. I don't even know what we're doing.
I don't know, but Boxboy posted I mean,
gosh.
I believed you. I was gonna look it up, but still, it says Dr. Oz announces new federal guidance on alcohol intake. Alcohol is now recommended in the government's dietary guidelines, but he warns don't have it for breakfast. This is why I'm not on X anymore, or like True Social. I've never been on True Social, but like oh my gosh, that's so upsetting.
Wow.
And during dry January, nonetheless.
Is that what it's known for?
A lot of people do dry January. For those that don't know, it's like kind of a New Year's resolution type situation, or like let's reset the year, let's not drink alcohol for the entire month. But it's really silly because like everything in moderation, or if you choose to, right? Like if you don't want to, it's not for you, then that's fine. Like all year is dry year.
I don't know. I think I'm sure it's helpful to a subset of people. I'm sure it's a good thing for some
I think it's
people,
funny when people post it on January 1st and like they're already the first weekend of like the 2026. They're like, no more dry January for me.
It just seems a bit disingenuous because, like, if you're gonna engage in something like dry January and make it a big old deal, you probably made a big deal about New Year's and had a ton of champagne and other alcoholic beverages. So it's just like, what is this? Are we truly believing in this, or is this just a reaction to make yourself feel good? I don't know. Maybe I'm being too judgy.
Another way, Kate, I love that too, for sharing another way to like say that it's just a joke is LOL. Because if you see like the difference between I take offense to this or I take offense to this LOL, then I know it's a joke.
That's true, yeah. That'd be helpful.
Yeah, because our intention is to never offend anybody. And when I saw the offense part come in, I was talking about Angela Merkel. I was like, no way. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, in my opinion, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it caught us off guard, for sure. Did I not move this? What the heck? Or did I do this before? No. There's a way up there, but... Oh, alright. I guess I'll just leave. This lady doesn't want to talk to me. Or maybe she does.
Boxboy had alcohol for the first time on this recent New Year's. 8 milliliters of a Miller High Life. Thought it was nothing. After a 2-hour delay, I was drunk, stupid, and fell asleep within 40 minutes. Oh my goodness.
Gosh golly gee.
Thanks for sharing your first experience with us. But now I gotta ask, like, how does that make you feel? Like, how have you reflected on this experience and like where are you at now? Like, that's what happened, but I want to know the feelings behind it if you want to share. You don't have to.
You don't have to.
Like, I'm thinking about the first time I ever did and like you ever did and stuff. So it's like, oh, these stories, you know, they stick with you for life.
Yep. And I know Flo, your brain's itching, but that's just how it is.
My brain gets foggy sometimes.
You know,
It happens to everyone.
The more that you hold on to not oversharing about the game and like give spoilers and all those other kinds of things that you shouldn't be giving, the easier it's gonna get. Trust me.
Yes.
It will get easier. We'll get through this together.
Well said, Doza.
Thank you. What was in this chest? Oh,
A
right.
ruby. It's 200 rupees.
I'm sorry, guys. I really haven't found anything to spend money on,
No.
and I found infinite money also. So, like, what am I supposed to do? I guess I could buy kinstones and then just. Yeah, I guess I could do that. You know, I'm just gonna do that. Now, see, if I let you even just get one, it's like you'll get a hit of it and it'll feel good in the moment, but then you're gonna want that good feeling again, Flo. And it's just better if we just don't. You know, it's better if we don't. I'm gonna buy red ones. I feel like red ones are cooler. Yeah, that's more expensive. And then I'm gonna buy a blue one. Oh, there's only one of each, or does this like reload? Because... Oh, that's it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get the chest and I'm gonna buy the last one. And then we're gonna have 100, I think, rupees after all of this, and then we'll just go from there. I don't want to do the gambling thing that's not really gambling, because if I need money, then I know where to get it. Ouch. I'm going.
I'm still here. We just, your mom texted us. It's fine. We're good.
Okay.
We'll message after, but it just distracted me.
Not every message we received this week has been a good one. So just, I'm a little on edge.
Yeah, but you know, life goes on.
Life does go on.
That's why I was on edge too, so I wanted to read it, so I'm not surprised and blindsided like right after a good stream, you know? I'd rather know now. We're all good. It's fine. We'll just respond later.
Cool, so I won't be thinking about it the rest of the stream.
No, they're just asking if we can help with something this weekend. We're good.
Oh, man. No,
it's for Grandpa. We're going to say probably yes.
I love that guy.
Well, yeah.
It's one of my favorites.
But yeah, we're fine. Let's see. Looked back on it and thought, yeah, that makes sense considering my short history with caffeine. Okay, the 2 friends I DM'd within that time also thought it was adorable, like that, which is funny. That's cute. Yeah. I can picture it now, in a way.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, man.
What does this guy say? Next element's near Lake Hylia? I wonder who might be able to help us out with something like that. Who do you think could help us get to Lake Hylia? Someone with like a raft or a boat or something? What do you think, Nush? Have we met anybody like that?
What do you mean?
Like they would have a raft or...
Not yet, that I remember.
You know what's a common Zelda item?
Where is there a water
that we
area?
Haven't seen? There's water. You know what's a common item that we haven't seen yet?
What?
Flippers.
Oh.
Yeah, especially in 2D Zelda, I feel like there's always a flippers.
Yeah.
So, I guess
like we're a side-on.
Right? Whoa, that was cool. Oh, damn it. I gotta take this item off. Or maybe not. I'm gonna actually just teleport here.
Also, you know how I've been getting into genealogy? Well, I wrote a letter to a cousin I never met and it arrived today, and I'm nervous and excited. I hope she replies, but who knows if she will. Or she could take months. I don't know. I did send her 2 family photos as well, so I'm offering something up to her as well. Kate, oh my gosh, I would be going through so many similar emotions. I'm so excited for you. I hope whatever happens, but like, I hope it's in your favor and you get what you want from this. I think you may remember last year when I met up with my uncle and aunt for the first time in like years, I got their help to kind of start doing a family tree. And then when we came back from that trip, we went to, it was actually around Father's Day. when we were celebrating Doza's grandpa, and we were at their place, and we started adding Doza's side to it a little bit, and then his mom like shared a picture with. Like, they actually were trying to work on a family tree back in the day kind of thing, and it was huge, and it was like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. And then we started, like, designing it where Doza and I are kind of in the center of it because it's combining our families.
And we're awesome and in the center of it all?
Yeah.
I think there's some lore here.
Ooh, oh ho, a visitor, how rare. But you have found me, the wisest of the wisest of the wise. You know, you what? You want to enter the temple you can see in the lake? They call that place a temple of droplets, water. I have heard rumors that one Minish actually did find a way in long ago. That Minish is Elder Librari, and he is in semi-retirement in the town library. Oh, is it library and library? But I said it Librari.
I think you should stick with Librari because
So
it sounds more name-like.
The library should be opening soon. Perhaps you can go find him.
Finally.
We get to go to a library. This is exciting.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen Rivali or Brito or any of that type in this game, but there are birds. And like we're literally wearing a bird hat.
No water people or bird people.
We're going to a water area now, so you never know, because we saw a Goron.
That's true. We did see a Goron.
So like we're not, you know,
it's not nothing.
It's not nothing. we still have progress to be made.
But the Gorons certainly do give off the vibe of like ancient race, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So there's definitely that. And do the Zora only exist because of the Rito?
And Flo, I saw your thing in Discord too. Like, we really don't want any spoilers. That would spoil it for us. The definition of spoiler. We want to remember how it felt the first time you played this game and you didn't know anything about it?
And you got to discover everything for the first time for yourself?
The joy, the fun, the surprises. We want to feel that in our own way.
Please don't take that away from us.
Please don't.
That would make us sad.
It would.
I don't like being sad. I have enough of that in my life.
You can put it in spoiler tags in Discord, but there's no spoiler tag here in YouTube. So, yeah.
Well, let's see. Then I can at least choose,
not to see it. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I like that mispronunciation of library. It sounds fancy. Like, poor library and laboratory.
Please meet me in the Liberia.
In the laboratory. Yeah, like saying that instead of like just like I'm gonna catch you at lab, like, you know.
That's probably a thing that you probably said
in college. Yeah.
I have a feeling that's.
I hated labs sometimes. Like it could be fun. Like I guess doing your own research is fun, but sometimes like lab like drags on. I don't know. I never enjoyed it, and it was the longest thing ever. Like I'd get hungry. Oh. What's going on here?
Din, Nehru, and Furore?
Why are they? Let's talk.
They're just
what's happening?
Okay. We need to find a nice, quiet place where we can settle down.
Okay.
It's so nice to be here at last. In such a big town it is.
Staying in this inn forever would start to be a bother. I don't know what the different voices are. We should just go normal.
Remember, she was. This one was the secret keeper in the Ocarina game or the Oracle games. And then you have the dancer, and then you have the harp player.
What is even a portmanteau, Kate? Thanks for telling me or teaching me how to pronounce it.
I think it's like a type of wine. Port?
Really?
Yeah.
But a portmanteau of a library?
Portmanteau.
A wine of library and laboratory?
Oh.
That's why I was trying to use context clues to like know, but I don't know what that word is. The king is just terrible lately. Things are going crazy around here. Would you believe a guard came into my house the other day? It's true, and get this. He demanded that I give him some kind of force. The Triforce!
The Triforce.
Yes!
It's basically that. And the three goddesses. We just walked right past them.
I learned something new today, Kate. Thank you so much. It's when you take two words and mash them together to make a new word. So, like, Globiverse. But they're not actually two words. Do you guys know why Globiverse is Globiverse?
Yeah, I wonder if
anyone knows. Well, because there's actually technically... Well, I'll wait to hear the answer.
Welcome to the Happy Hearth. Need a rest, kid? Hey, didn't someone mention an inn yesterday in the game?
Yes, and they needed something that they left at the inn, and then we were going to give it back to them.
They're going to throw in a present? Aw, I need money. Let's come back. I need to be rich. I need to be rich in order for the world to respect me. It is be like that. Okay, what do I do? Where do I get my money at? It's this one. This guy right here. He's got what I want. Steven says, I'm uncertain. You know what? I've never asked. Is it Steven or Stefan?
I've used both, and Steven's been kind enough, or Stefan's been kind enough to be either, because we know Steven's and Stefan's in our life.
Well, we know Stefan's.
Stefan's as well.
So there's
three different ways.
Steven, and Stefan.
I hope we do it correctly.
Yeah, I don't know.
But on how the Rito and Zora dynamic works from Wind Waker, I thought Zora's evolved into Rito, but then we see both in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom.
So I have a
theory.
Well, so we know for sure that there's more than one like tribe of Zora, because we see there's Sea Zora and River Zora, and we also know that like Sidon's wife is another tribe of Zora, right? Because she distinctly looks different than Sidon and his family. And then on top of that, you have the River Zora in what's the game that you played, Nush? That's right.
Echoes of Wisdom.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it was Echoes of Wisdom, right? And
I saw Kate's thing about brunch, and I was like, ooh, what are we having for breakfast tomorrow? Sorry.
I'm not ready to answer that.
Anyways.
So yeah, we saw both Zora in that game. So I would presume that yes, the Zora in Wind Waker did like come from the Rito, or the Rito came from the Zora. Sorry, the Rito came from the Zora. But that doesn't mean that all Zora, or that doesn't mean that all Zora became Rito. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. Timeline nonsense. Oh my goodness.
I don't mind either Steven or Stefan. It's a pseudonym either way. I love that. Thank you also for the flexibility. In our end, again, we know 3 different ways because we have 3 different friends in person that we meet up with that have, it's different.
Oh, and he'll let you know.
They will. Some of them will be like, no. Which, I mean, we're pretty good about it. But like
we're
in the
perfect.
past.
We're perfect.
We're not perfect, but in the past. Anyways.
Right.
I do want to say, Flo, Boxboy, I see the conversation having between you two. Boxboy is allowed to say this here publicly on the YouTube stream, Flo, because he's a moderator of our stream.
Yes.
And by being a moderator, he's moderating you right now with what's been going on. But in addition to that, what's happening here on YouTube is on YouTube. Not everyone at our YouTube live streams are also in our Discord server. Right. So that's why we have separate levels of moderation and moderators. Some globs are only moderators on YouTube. Some globs are only moderators on Discord. So that's why there is that separation. There are some that are also both, but it's important for moderation to make sure the flow of the community goes, that we keep things separate. So there's no way to DM on YouTube, so that's why it is public moderation here. And it also sets an example for newcomers or others watching what our rules are.
Yeah, that's also the risk of, doing things that would get you moderated.
Which are against our rules.
Yeah.
And Doza and I, it's very important for us that we back up our mods, because it can be very difficult to call it out in public like this, which is why we've seen a little bit of back and forth, and we have to go with Boxboy on this one.
But you keep asking, so now we're saying it out loud.
Correct.
Otherwise,
and
we wouldn't have.
You said you weren't understanding Boxboy, so I'm hoping you understood us because you can hear us rather than just reading. But let us know if you have any questions. Doza, you cracked me up when you said I'm not ready to answer that without missing a beat when Nush mentioned breakfast tomorrow. Like, girl, oh my god, Kate, like, we haven't even had dinner, but I'm just hungry. Oh, you know what? I'll just be transparent. It's that time of the month. Like, I'm hungry. Like, give me food. I really don't care.
I am ready and willing to give her everything that she needs. It's just that
I get hungrier like at certain points.
So we've hinted at this a little bit since I guess last week. This is the start of the year. And there's been a shift and a redefinement of responsibilities, and I've voluntarily, very important, have taken on more of the helm of deciding what our daily menu looks like.
To take it off of me, because I overthink it way more than Doza does.
Yes, and while I appreciate her kind mind in the attempt to find the most perfect, best option, I don't care nearly as much.
Jess, we are synced. I got my period this morning.
There you go. That's fun.
That is so fun.
So, in order to help take off some of the stress, and also Nush in her attempt to let go of the reins a bit and to let me make more decisions in that way and also be okay with them.
Also,
this is the dynamic.
Yes, he's also.
That's why I'm not ready yet for tomorrow.
He's also way better at fitness and keeping us accountable than me. I'll be like giving him that look and be like, Doza, let's just cuddle. But yeah, that's not gonna work anymore. He's been like hardballing us.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right term, but he's been going hard on us to like stick to that accountability.
Like stiff arming.
Like, you can do this. You can like read something while walking on the treadmill. You can, and that's why I shared that win earlier this year, like in the last week or so, basically saying like, you know, I finally am not dizzy walking on the treadmill while like looking at my laptop. I used to struggle with that, but it's gotten to the point where I've done it enough that we're good. Oh man. But yeah.
There you go. There you have it.
And yes, it is lentils and chocolate time. So when it comes to lentils, I specifically around this time of the month when I'm on my period, I really like khichdi, which is an Indian dish that's made out of lentils and rice, and it has like ghee and turmeric and just wholesome. It's very simple, very basic.
A lot of good stuff.
You can't really get it at restaurants. It's kind of like a homemade situation. I don't know if we've ever released a recipe, but it's so good. Doza makes it for me every single month. He learned from my mom, like, basically how to make this. And he does it just like her. And it makes me, like, emotional, but also, like, it's perfect and I love it.
It's a comfort food that's also, like, good for you.
And the best part is he likes it, too. So it's not like he doesn't eat it. We make it every day. He was going to make it tomorrow, actually.
Yeah. And then I have other things, like, planned. I just need to fit them into, like, when I'm going to be baking them.
Correct.
Yeah, so...
And we always have chocolate around here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
That's true. We have a couple different types of chocolate that are bite-sized and how... Where I can make sure that we don't get carried away with it.
I just feel like our bond got even closer now, knowing that we're synced.
Yeah.
So I feel the crying emotion. And I usually do cry a lot more around this time of month too, so it is what it is. Pro tip for my mom, if you're interested, keep several recipes on rotation if that sounds like a good option to you both, of course. Absolutely. Like some of the recipes we share as like Nush and Doza Eats are recipes that are in regular rotation around here. Especially when it comes to like some Instant Pot recipes for sure, because those are so easy. It's like just throw it in, let it do its thing. But like we both from our cultures, right? So like there's Doza's like, you know, tacos and things like that, but also his family being here, like a lot of breakfasty stuff is very much Doza's family, because that's kind of like y'all's biggest meal, right? Like in a way.
Yeah, I would say so. It's like my family is not really known for like variety, and breakfast is already a thing that very much invites itself to like not have the extra pressure of having variety or like doing variety, so it just kind of works out. So
it's like breakfast, barbecue, tacos, like Italian like pastas and things like that, like stuff like that. Whereas on my end, like it's obviously a lot of Indian food, so we've combined it together with like things that we like, and then we've added like sandwiches and other stuff. Like we did have we had some chicken salad sandwiches, which we have shared our chicken salad recipe before in a video.
Yeah.
So like that's there. We had some tacos for breakfast, chicken salad for lunch, and then we had some Maggi noodles for a snack before stream, and then we'll have dinner after stream.
Yeah,
so,
with vegetables.
With
it
veggies.
Wasn't just noodles.
Oh yeah, sorry. Like I say Maggi noodles because that's the brand, but yeah, we added some. It's really easy, like, because it's like one of those packaged noodle things, and you like a noodle
medley.
cake, and then you do like the frozen vegetables medley. You just throw that in for some of that and spice, and it's like a quick little snack.
All right, we're gonna pay the $400 to do this.
Empty your wallet. This is an order. We still haven't, Krish. I'm sorry. Like we don't know where to buy anything until right now, I guess. Look, now we're emptying it.
Right, we did it. We did it.
Dizziness swims, the spirals pull, the river flows throughout Hyrule. Link roams about the world to see exactly
So
what is
cute.
meant to be. And hey, Midnight Coffee. We actually mentioned you earlier in stream because we were talking about different ways people enter the stream. This is at the very start, actually. And like we can kind of count on knowing that this is something or a way that Midnight enters. So it's nice to see you here and happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Where can I...
Did I just see Din, Nairu, and Faror from the Oracle games? You sure did.
Yeah. We just casually walked past them because earlier we were
shook. Like we saw them.
There's not much to interact with them yet, but I imagine that will change.
I don't know if you've ever mentioned that, Kate, but we also add spices to our chicken salad. Like not necessarily while mixing it, we top it, don't we?
We top it, because I don't want to have to mix it all up again.
Yeah.
I'm okay if it's just mostly surface level. By the time I bite into it...
It's fine.
It's fine.
But mixing it in sounds great, too. I've never done curry mix, though. So, like, when you say curry spice mix, there's so many different types of curry. Do you mean like curry powder?
Do you mean like green curry powder? Do you mean like red curry powder?
Or yellow?
Do you mean like yellow curry powder?
It really... Yeah, so maybe there's
those
a
are usually associated
one.
with, like, Thai food. So, like... Or do you mean some kind of Indian curry?
Or in curry powder. Like, curry powder is not even used by Indians that much. Or, I mean, at least not us. Like, I don't know. Red curry powder. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't really buy curry powder.
No, but the one that I bought before I started dating Nush, it was... I would say that the closest thing that it was like was yellow curry. Like, yellow curried fried rice that you could get at, like, a Thai place. But despite my best efforts, I have not been able to recreate that in a way that I think honors the dish. It's just there's something missing and I haven't figured it out, but I haven't really spent a lot of time on it either, so whatever.
And Flo, as far as your question for Discord, you can go ahead and put it in the gaming channel since we don't want to see that spoiler, even with spoiler text, so you can put it over there because it's about a game.
Yep.
But be sure to use spoiler text for people that don't want to see, like, spoilers.
That's right.
Guys, can you go and buy a copy now, or does Link need to pull the Master Sword first? I don't know.
I could try, but I just saw in the shop that there was like a quiver or something. So
And
I might do that
Chris
first.
said I think there should be a quiver and a bomb bag in the town shop.
Well, I want those things. And then we have to get the medium level room too at the inn for the monies. So there's another reason to have the monies. So I'm gonna get capped again. And then see how far that takes me.
Yeah, I think like with chicken salad, any type of mix of spices, whether it's a curry spice or a garam masala or cayenne or whatever, right? Like whatever floats your boat. So I'm glad you found something that you liked with the red curry one.
That's good.
Yeah, more spice in life is better. Spice is life.
Spice is life.
It is. At least, I mean, for us. We have so many spices. We even grind up our own spices because it's fun. In fact, if you guys want, I've been saying this for a while. We need to take a picture because we finally organized like some of them in the jars, and like they all, yeah, because like it looks so
good.
cute. We bought, we went to a Home Goods and we bought a big like tray that's like a circular tray situation, but then we bought the little jars to kind of put in there with the different stuff that we grind up, just to have a more organized method. Because before we were just using whatever random containers we saved from like buying from shops, which is really sustainable. We save all of our pasta, glass bottles, and things like that. But even those things, like we want to make our own from scratch a little bit more because we're trying to be careful and cognizant of what's being put in our body because remember the pyramid and the myplate.gov and all of that. Like,
remember
what's going in these products?
600? What?
Inflation.
Oh my gosh.
And hey, PK Gaming, happy Friday.
Welcome back.
What's good is that we're playing the Minish Cap.
600? What is this?
Maybe it's a joke.
I've been goofed. That's
Yeah.
okay.
We just buy 10. No.
We're trying to buy the stuff that would increase how many we can carry. So right now we're going to buy one of these. How much is this? This one's 300. I want to buy this one.
Imagine if they built a cheat detector and the guy just goes, yeah, no, you rewound time. No prize for you, Chuck's bomb. Blows up his own shop by accident.
Worth it. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
We need a bigger wallet. Right. We did get it increased.
Yeah, but it's not big enough.
Not yet. So we need to get a bigger wallet.
Oh my god, I can't just hit down. I have to hit right twice. Okay, there we go.
And see, Flo, you wrote the XD. I know you're joking, so that means it was just Midnight
No,
Coffee's
that's great.
joke and
That's
your
a great
joke.
way to know.
Yeah, you did it.
XD, let's go. Hype.
That's so cool that you make your own spices. I didn't even realize that paprika is made of red peppers until fairly recently. Cool to be more in touch with where your food comes from. Yeah, if you ever want questions about like spice grinding and stuff, we have a really good spice grinder that we got with I don't know the brand off the top of my head, but it's really quaint and little, but it's so powerful. We were able to like, I don't know, it's really worked out well for us for many things. It's for dry spices though. My dream, and like it's kind of expensive, so I haven't bought it yet. But growing up, my mom had a wet grinder.
Diamond rings.
My mom had a wet grinder, and I feel like a lot of Indian households do. But it's from India.
Sorry.
There's no other brand like in America I could find. No, a wet grinder is it's kind of expensive because I need to get it from India or find a company here in America that's not like tariffing it up or whatever. But you can actually take like, I don't know if you guys know what dosas are, but they're kind of like savory crepes or what they're compared to a lot. You take actual rice and lentils and spices and you like ferment it. You go through a fermentation process with them by soaking them, and then you need to wet grind them. And a blender sometimes isn't enough for that, or some other things that are a little more intense in Indian, so like that I know of. So it does it so well. I hope one day we're able to buy a good one.
I hope so.
And the grinder we use for spices can be used for a coffee grinder. So it's goated for that too. But we don't really grind up our own coffee beans yet. I say yet because like I'm trying to wean off coffee. Like coffee, I only drink coffee for special occasions at this point because it's not the best for me. I used to be so dependent on it that it was getting unhealthy. Doza drinks more coffee than me, but it's not that bad for him.
I only drink it like once a day, if that.
Yeah, I
On
used to.
very rare occasions, I'll drink it twice. But like I think instant coffee gets like way too much hate.
Yeah, the one we have is actually an Indian brand. Doza didn't like coffee when he met me, so then he started drinking what I drank.
What's up, Zigzag Bray? Welcome to the stream.
Yes, happy Friday. How are you doing?
I hope you're doing well.
I hear people also use coffee grinders for that too, so they don't have to get another gadget if they don't want it. Yeah, so ours actually doubles as both, but we've never actually used it for coffee grinding, just spices.
I'm just worried one thing is going to make the other thing taste like something else.
Even with washing, but we do have 2 inserts for it. Like, we
true.
could technically separate it, but
and there's
it's
2 sets of blades as well.
Yeah, and they come with like little lids, so if you don't want to like
blades though,
if you don't have I don't know, it's if you guys. I feel like we need to create a place where we can share like these products with you. If you guys are interested in it, yeah, like if you're interested in it, let us know. And yes, they're super popular for breakfast. They're really good. I just haven't found I mean, I know our blender that we have is not the best. We bought it when we first like moved in together, and it does the job, but not for dosas or Indian food like the way I need it to. It does it pretty okay for like a smoothie. You know, like I want more than that though. I need like a really good like food processor, other things. I have my dream kitchen set up. I know what oven range I want. I know what refrigerator I want. Like, and I keep up with it in case like other better things come out. Like I have a dream vision board of future like things like that. So I keep up with the tech for like the different gadgets and appliances and stuff.
And thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome, Doza. Kevon said, I found out I have to shift to some sugar-free drinks since a few weeks ago. I found out I was diabetic. Come on, thanks for sharing that with us. I know that can be quite challenging. I want to ask you a follow-up, but you don't need to share more than you want to. If it's type 1 or type 2, because we actually have experience with like other people that we support that have, you know, or who are diabetic. And it's quite a new change when you're, you know, going into things, especially when you're new to it.
I hope that it does like solve some, maybe if you had any questions or mysteries about what was going on with you that like may have led to this.
And we're wishing you the best as you navigate this. I know there's someone else in our community, Pika-san, who he's openly talked about this. He's type 1 diabetic, and we've been through that journey with him a little bit with what he shared about like, you know, finding out and everything and managing it and stuff. So we're thinking of you and you've got this.
Yes. Yes, you do.
I like to grind the beans. Midnight Coffee said about the coffee beans. I mean, that's true to your name.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
Krish says you can trade in the NPC in the middle of the hotel lobby where the rooms are.
Yes, I did. I think I just did that. Where am I going? I need to go find this guy.
Maybe a new Discord channel. I know we created the fashion channel and we shared like a shirt and stuff like that, but then that's also kind of turned into like, you know, whatever fashion related stuff. But we could maybe create like, or no, actually with food and drink, we could probably put those products there. You know what I mean? Like the kitchen stuff.
That makes sense.
Instead of like building a new one, like, I don't know, you guys let us know your feedback. What do you think?
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, or like if there's a gaming related tech thing or something, it could just go in gaming. Like, guys, look at this new whatever that we got that's really upgraded our gaming like stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, or like look at my Logitech mouse that I love so much, even though like they don't want to upgrade it, you know?
Or our microphones. Yeah.
Or yeah, our microphones.
Hear it all the time.
Yeah, people asked. Actually, we've DM'd so many people that have asked, what is your setup for 2 people audio? Because they compliment the fact audio was so important to us from the start of our journey. And so we've shared, you know, this is our setup. This is our sound box. This is the arms that we use because we sit side by side. We're not like on a couch co-op situation. We're in like gaming chairs and a desk, and to help so they can become co-op streamers together in the same room, just like we are. Because audio, like, you don't want the sound to bounce back and forth, the echoes. You don't want it to
sound like too different either.
No, exactly. So hopefully, that's why, like, whenever an audio issue happens, it's like, no, we did the research. This is supposed to work.
Let me catch you up on the story real quick.
Yes, please.
We gave a kinstone to somebody. That was important. And then this guy shows up at this house that was, like, previously locked. He basically comes home and he's like, I gotta find somebody to, like, rent this place out to. But he will only rent it to a woman and just one.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then Aurora actually was looking for a place to live. And now she
has
here.
A place living, like next to the chickens. Welcome, Doza. I really love this house. If you have an empty bottle, I can put one of my homemade charms inside. Just ask anytime. Aw, that's sweet. Can we take a bottle off your shelf?
Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. No, you have to find an empty bottle out in the wild, probably.
Oh, that's what she said.
Sings on Grace doing good. Finished watching the first 2 episodes of season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen. That sounds familiar, but I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think a couple people have brought it up.
When it comes to, I see the number 3, so I'm going to tell you what we watched today. We watched Toy Story 3 in the background while working. It was a vibe.
Yeah, it was. I
hate that teddy bear.
I feel like it's just as good as 2. There, I said it.
I don't know about that, but Doza said it.
Yep.
Let's see. Have you ever tried a thought of a health and wellness channel? We actually have one. It's sports and fitness, but you can talk about health and wellness. And there were some people who would be talking about like their, you know, fitness goals, or like I worked out today and gains and stuff like that. I feel like that could go in with the same health and wellness and kind of stuff. So you could share when it comes to home remedies, like that could also be more of like food too. If it's like a home remedy, like concoction of soups or like drinks or things like that, or, you know, we could add sports, fitness, health,
like,
you know?
Yeah, like if there are ways that the channels that we have, because we have a lot of channels, not every Discord channel has as many channels as we do, or Discord server as many channels as we do. But we do because, you know, people have asked for it. But if you guys can think of things that can like either consolidate or maybe like a rename suggestion that is more inclusive, that's definitely something we're open to in terms of feedback. So thank you for these thoughts to be thinking.
I love the feedback. I know so I don't know if everyone knows this here, but we actually have helped other communities and like YouTube channels create their Discord servers because they were impressed by ours, which I thought was funny because like we may not have a lot of people in this community, but what we do have is a wonderful community of like again, different things and like stuff that we like to share. Obviously, there's going to be more channels that are popular, like gaming, or general chat, or well, general chat's not as popular, but anyways, you know what I mean. It's just the rate at things. So we like to have options to have a place for anything and everything that people want to share, because what do we do on these streams? We talk about anything and everything.
That's right.
And what do we play? Games.
Okay.
And who are we?
Nush and Doza. We're
And-
globs.
Yes.
That was the library. We're gonna come back to the library. I just found out that I can just run into a wall to knock down masks. Do we remember what building? I think it was this one. Yes. Okay, time to destroy his collection. Figure out what's going on here.
Okay, Nisha, forgot to tell you about this. I'm so excited. Lush extended their Boxing Day sale, so I ordered some stuff, and a friend who works there kindly picked it up and gave it to me. This weekend is that time. I hope you
Wow.
enjoy it. I've never bought anything from Lush because I feel like sometimes it's expensive, but I'm so glad you treated yourself, and I hope you enjoy your self-care bad time. I know that they do really fun collabs. Like they did one with Mario, if I remember correctly. Like they had a Princess Peach one, or like
That's
the
right.
Superstar. If I remember it, I was like, I can't justify that just for like right now. But you know what I mean? But I'm glad you treated yourself. I definitely treat myself in other ways. I'm not saying like don't do it or anything. Just I'm happy for you, and I hope one day I can tell you I finally tried Lush, Kate.
What is the purpose of this room?
To be cute.
I guess they're just telling me that this mayor lives here. There's nothing else about them. Okay.
And Krish, I just saw I saw it earlier, but then I forgot, so I'm just coming back to it now. Your dad recently splurged and bought a $2,000 coffee machine. May I ask what brand?
Yeah.
Because we're never gonna drop that much, I don't think. Like, never say never, but like Doza's always wanted one, but it's just too expensive of a cost to justify.
And I'm afraid, like, if it costs that much for like a good one, right? Then does that mean that
Bravo,
the
that
ones?
was one of the ones we were looking at.
Yeah, that's true. I was also looking at some others in a completely different price bracket, like in the 200 to 500 range, just because I was curious. And it's like, are those garbage?
Compared to Breville. So we love Breville. We used to have a Breville toaster oven that we got on super discount at Costco when we like first moved in together. But unfortunately, that's passed on now. But Breville is a great brand, and I've heard good things about their coffee machine. More so, it's kind of like a future, like I was telling you, our vision board for a future kitchen. And like what I know, the things that I kind of want. We are looking for a coffee machine because we love hosting. And we love being able to make really good coffee for other people. Even if I don't drink it as much, Doza will. And there's other things.
I had some friends come over and they were interested in
coffee.
A coffee made by me because Nush had talked me up about it before.
But they didn't realize like we just make it on the stovetop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were like, what is this? And it's like, oh, this is how we make our coffee. And they loved it. But it wasn't like, oh, fancy coffee machine or anything.
No, it was just like, what were you guys expecting?
Yeah, this is what we do.
I'm actually going to ask them the next chance I get.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it was just, to me, it was very funny.
And happy Friday, Curvy. It's okay that you're late. Sleep is good. You got to take care of yourself and put yourself
miss you,
first.
though.
We did. You keep us, on track. Anyways. 2K is a lot though for us. Right now, in a couple years, like it's just too much. But a dream, like, making that dream house happen, instead of like Barbie's dream house, it's the Glob's dream house. Who knows? And ginger is super good for all of those things, midnight coffee, hypertension, heart palpitations, fatigue. We actually make our own ginger garlic paste. It's every once in a while, probably I'll say once a quarter, we'll like peel our garlic, we'll prepare our ginger, like fresh ginger, fresh garlic, and we grind it up together. And again, that's one thing that if I had a wet grinder, it would be so much better, but we just use our blender. We use what we got, but it still does the job done because we then like jar it, put it in our fridge, and then we use that ginger garlic paste for a lot of different like recipes and things.
Right. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's what's so nice about the Boxing Day sale. All their holiday stuff is half off, so maybe that's when you'll get some. Maybe. I probably missed it at this point because holidays are over, but Lushes, I definitely keep my eye on them because it's so cute, Like, right now, I will admit I do spend a little bit more money than I'd like to, but it's been worth it. So really, I don't regret it at all on my skincare.
Oh yes, true.
Yeah, so it's more, and it feels luxurious and it gives me that spa-like feel, but also their products just work the best for me. I've noticed a huge difference in just, you know, a lot of things. So it's no more just going to like the drugstore kind of thing. Like I'm buying from brands that I like. I'm trying different things to complement, like different weather, like because when it gets too dry or too whatever, like yeah. But I'm at that point where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna splurge on this because it's important to me and it's health and wellness, you know?
It's important.
Yeah.
It's been an adjustment, like, I don't know. I think I had like a certain idea of how much certain things are. And as I become more experienced in life, I find more value in certain aspects of things that maybe I didn't like give a lot of time or attention to. And then I have to come to terms with like, you know, kind of like a get what you pay for situation.
Yeah. We like to, you know, spend money on things that are going to last us a long time. And so we do a lot of research before we actually get something, especially when it's more expensive or like something that can last for, you know, a long time. And we value what we value, but that's what people need to think for themselves. Like, what do I want to like put more money into for myself? Is like for my, like potentially for your goals, right? For like what your life, like what you want. And that's why we have a strict budget that we kind of go by, because if not, we would not be being responsible in our opinion.
Correct.
Yeah. I don't know what a mocha pot is.
What is that?
That's what Kirby used to use, or I used to have one. The one you use on the stove and it forced water up through the ground. I don't know if you did it yet, but can I say a kinstone you need to do? It's missable.
Missable?
Not yet. Maybe, like, let's wait to see, like, where Doza goes. Well, I was gonna say though, hold up, like,
what's up?
When I say the coffee thing, really just one more last point, I'm literally, like, talking about we have a little pot that we use only for coffee and chai. Like, it's just, it's like a little saucepan. Like, it's not even, we just designate that. I think I've talked about it before. Mocha pots make espresso style coffee. I'm sure you've seen it before. Let me just Google it so I can, like, I probably have and I just didn't know what it's called.
I have no idea.
Oh yeah, I know what this is called. I know what this is. I don't call it a mocha pot. I call it an espresso thing. Like, like this is what we make espresso in. My family had one. My brother actually was obsessed with espresso. You've seen it.
Was he really?
Yeah,
oh,
you've
those.
seen it. Yeah.
Okay, I had no idea that's what they were called.
Yeah, now we
like
know.
I should have known.
And hey, Sonic, you are right on time for you. Don't stress. How's it going?
Welcome back.
And as far as what we're doing this weekend, Flo, resting.
Recuperating.
Yeah, recuperating.
It's been a doozy of a week, so
we have
recuperating is on the menu.
Yeah, resting, recuperating. We have a lot of like at-home tasks that we need to do together, a little rearranging and stuff. But
a couple mini home projects.
Yeah, that's it. Getting ahead.
Oh.
You know, Sonic, actually, this would be a great weekend to return to My Hero Academia. So we may do that, because if we're resting and just catching up on stuff, yeah, that would be fun. And then we can talk about it next week if we do it. Don't hold us to it though, because like there is a part of me that kind of wants to sleep a lot too.
Yo, I gotta get back to gambling. Just the gambling stream. Where I get more money so I can gamble. Oh no! I thought of something, but I can't do it.
Midnight Coffee likes her coffee mostly water, but a little bit of sugar and milk. She likes it dark. See, I like mine more creamy when I do, but I guess more now, so I like it as a treat rather than all the time.
Like,
so.
yeah, if I have the choice of it and I'm doing like guilt-free, like I'm doing straight up like Goofy Goober, you know. Like,
yeah.
Lots of milk or cream or whatever. Lots of, you know, a decent amount of sugar. And maybe some other like add-ins too. Like who knows? Who knows? Like I'm gonna go crazy. You can't stop me once I get started. I'll straight up turn it into a milkshake. I will. I swear. Oh, we didn't even get this.
And Flo, we told Kirby no as well. We said we'll ask for it.
Yep,
We're being completely fair.
that's correct.
Yes. And congrats, Kate, on getting your new aquarium plants today. That is awesome.
Are they reals? Or like I don't think I've
real.
ever.
They're plants.
No, but like aquarium plants, it could be like the aquarium plants, like those plastic flowy things, you know?
Oh, I guess like when someone puts like the pineapple from SpongeBob in it.
Yeah, like it's not a real pineapple. Did you
I'm
think it was real?
assuming Kate's are real, but correct me if I'm wrong.
I would assume, but I don't want to assume. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah.
What did I get out of that chest? I've already forgotten.
Kirby, there's been a bit of a moderation issue today with like the mods and flow about spoilers and stuff because of having to repeat things. So I think that's why he was asking, and you joined us here now. So just trying to fill everyone in on what's going on.
Yes.
Increasing out how many ads for online gambling I get on the purple website. I don't like making gambling too easy. It makes it easy to destroy life. Yeah, it's kind of icky that a lot of celebrities like also do like the mobile app gambling stuff.
Oh my god.
It's kind of crazy how many we've seen.
I know we were just talking about them yesterday, but like The Rock and
Kevin Hart.
They
them?
literally have. They're in on that stuff too. They literally have a commercial of them, like with one of those gambling apps or whatever, and it's like, you're so rich. Do you need to take the gambling sponsorship too?
Unless they actually enjoy it, who knows?
But even then, it's like this whole thing is just, I don't know. Y'all know my stance on gambling. I'm extremely against it. I think it's a disgusting, deplorable thing that is so easy to take advantage of people in. That's my thoughts.
Andrew said one YouTuber who I watch shorts of says it's guilt-free because guilt isn't an ingredient. I love that. I've definitely heard that before, but
I've
it's so good.
That. That's really funny.
We definitely need those guilt. I feel like this weekend's going to be like a guilt-free
practice
weekend.
that too much.
As I say, I want this weekend to be guilt-free. Anyways,
right.
Flo, again, I hope you understand when we say that, you know, on YouTube, we're going to talk about YouTube issues and things. Like, yes, we reference Discord, but if there's something going on in Discord where you feel like someone is pretending to be someone else, that is very much a Discord issue that we hope you address there, not here.
Yeah.
It's hard to navigate that while streaming a game.
Yeah, in the past, if there's anything been going on in Discord, like we let our mods handle that, and because we're here for the stream.
Correct.
This is what we're primarily taking our attention for.
And just because, to back up Boxbury on his comment, we actually do have mod mail, guys, in Discord. If you have any issues in Discord about the Discord server, you need to be messaging the mod mail, not individual mods DMs. That's not fair to them. Yeah. It is in our rules.
There's instructions on how to reach
message
out
mod mail
and message mod mail. Yes.
It's literally on the right hand side in the column right under us. It's mod mail. And you just DM that account, and one of our mods can handle it.
So if you have any mod-related inquiries or just questions in general about moderation, that is where you should be directing your questions.
And if you're confused, please read the rules.
Yes.
In fact, I will use the command for rules right here in chat. They're very simple. There's not much going on here. That will pop up from Streamlabs to give you our stream rules. In Discord, there is an entire channel dedicated to welcome and rules so people understand. On that note, I did actually notice that it is past 8, by the way.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to get through some of these things. So Kate did answer, they are real plants, had a very artificial tank as a child, and she thinks that her pets are much happier. It's more of a natural environment kind of thing. So that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I grew up in the same way, artificial tanks.
And we've never, so I've gambled only when I went on my actually, I've gambled a little bit. We used to drive up in college from Dallas to Oklahoma because there's casinos there. I only went for the free drinks though. So I was there, but I didn't actually play. And then for my 21st birthday, I did go to Louisiana and I did play and I won, which was fun. But it was only like $100 something or something. But still, it was a win-win for the weekend, right? And it was fun because it was hype for my birthday. But I don't think Doza's ever played.
I'm doing it right now.
I mean, not in video games.
Oh, you mean where there's consequences for my actions?
Correct.
Yeah, no. Well, okay. Yes, but I was 5.
Yeah.
My grandma snuck me into a casino and she just had me like sit on her lap so I could like pull the slots.
Gotcha.
This was for like nickels.
And
a bucket.
Hey Pika.
Hey, Pika.
Happy Friday. I don't know what's going on other than what you guys were telling us here. During a live stream, we try to be as present as possible with our community and with the game. And yeah, sometimes we look at Discord, but it's not all the time.
It's not like we're staring at it.
And plus, if it was happening in DMs, there's no way of us to know. So not really sure what's going on, but if it's not happening in the server and it's happening in DMs, that's not our thing, right?
Right.
We can't moderate that.
Can't possibly moderate DMs.
Yeah. That's why it's important to DM mod mail and not individual mods when you need help. And it's okay, Pika. You don't have to share it. That's y'all's thing.
Yeah, you really don't have to get into it. I mean, that we just said that, but
yeah. Okay. The only time Andrew's gambled is in video games like Stardew Valley, the large hero dice with death. Oh, and Kirby. Remember Kirby's Forgotten Land? Not saying Andrew's done that, but we have.
Yeah.
The gacha things.
Yes. The closest gacha thing that we have going on in our lives right now is literally the Pokemon trading card game pocket. But we don't spend any money on it.
Also,
it's just this casual background thing in our lives.
It is. Pika, you're my friend on the Pokemon thing. Send me some cards. I share cards with you all the time.
Give me cards.
I'm calling
Pika,
you out.
specifically.
Well, he's the only one here that's on our friend list.
Because no one else has downloaded the app and like played with us. But like, if you have trouble with gambling or gacha, don't download it. Do not download Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket and add me as a friend if you think that you're gonna have trouble resisting the gacha. Okay? I don't
Wait, Pika, you're asking how do I give y'all cards?
What do you mean? You just been receiving this whole time?
We've been sending you so many cards.
Freaking free ride. Oh my god.
The same way you receive it, you go down to share, and then remember how each of your decks that you create can only have two of a kind of a card. So if you have extras, send those to your friends, and we're your friends. You can share once a day.
Once a day, yeah.
Doza got so upset, like the other day.
I've given it so much.
But not about you. He got upset about me because he's like, Nush, we need to have a conversation. And I was like, what's going on? And he was like, you need to send me a card every day because if you don't, that 24 hours is up and it's just lost time and no card given. Because you're never going to get that day back because Pokemon limits you one card a day. I'm like, Doza, I didn't realize it was that serious. I'm sorry.
We're playing this free to play. We don't have a lot going for us, okay?
He gave like a whole like passionate speech to me and I was like, okay babe,
I've been opening up a pack that she specifically hasn't been opening up for like the past 2 weeks. So I've just been sending her constantly like, yeah, this one's new for her, this one's new for her, this one's new for her.
But hold up, so I will say when this speech was given to me, I hadn't checked the app all day, and when I finally did, like I told Doza, hey, why don't you just take my phone, why don't you send yourself a card if I forget. By the way, guys, this isn't serious at all. It's just a funny like thing. And we're not actually upset with Pika. It's just like he didn't know how, and it's like, come on.
To answer your question, Flo, you cannot. Unfortunately, you cannot get IRL cards in this game. It's purely digital. So if you spend money on it, you're spending money on pixels that can go away at any time.
Correct. We don't spend money on stuff like that. Like that's why we don't even spend money on like Overwatch skins or aesthetics and stuff like that.
Can I even buy a copy?
Do you want to say Jess had earlier saying that she did gamble once when she was 19?
$5, right?
Yeah, but it was the biggest waste ever. And I'm like, you learned that in just $5 of a loss when some people don't learn it after thousands. So good for you, Jess.
Yeah, good for you.
I've never seen the Team Rocket Game Corner stop. I've never actually seen a Pokemon one. No.
It's so difficult. It's so
annoying.
You know
Sandra, like Survivor Sandra from the TV show?
Yeah.
She actually posted a slot. Wait, no, was it her? I think it was her that posted a picture throwback of her of when she was at a slot machine that was Survivor like themed. Isn't that wild?
Oh yeah, right. Ugh, man.
Kirby gambles every now and then, especially if it's near him. While he was stationed in Sicily, they had a few machines on the base, and he would go and spend like $100 a month or so. That's not so bad, especially considering that you won $2,000 from a machine one day. Way to go, Kirby!
So would you say, and you don't have to tell me, you don't have to give me any numbers, would you say that you, in terms of gambling, are you a net positive or net negative? Again, you do not have to.
You don't have to share this in the public. Like, whatever you got. Sometimes when we ask questions, it's just because we're curious, but you don't have to answer. Just like we also don't answer everything all the time.
Exactly.
confession time for Midnight Coffee. She once brought a scratch ticket, won $2, and it costed $4. Wasn't worth my time. Thank God.
Yeah.
Andrew says, if I would ever gamble in real life, it'd be something that's not too RNG based and has some skill knowledge behind it. Like I do a few round of blackjack if I were invited to a casino by a friend. Oh my goodness.
Oh, right. I gotta get Tiny.
Speaking of gacha, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has come back to my life again, says PK Gaming, because my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Entry has gotten modern structure decks that are apparently good.
That's great. I'm happy for you. I also have things from my childhood that have come back. RuneScape's one of them, and Warframe's another. Both available on mobile.
RNG is a great way to like describe and teach probabilities, especially to kids, like in math, when it comes to like video games and stuff like that. If they know what that's about.
Yeah, especially if it's like, because one of the biggest like pain points for teaching children about that kind of thing is like, if you have a 1 in a 100 chance to get something, that's 1%. But that does not mean that if you did that 100 times that you're guaranteed to get it.
And PK Gaming, yes, you can duel people on the Pokemon trading card game. So if you get the app and you like it, like add us as a friend, please.
Our codes are in Discord.
Yes.
Where all our other friend code stuff is.
That's correct.
I got this Swordsman newsletter. I would love to read it. I spent 200 on this.
I will say that we're already getting close to 8:30, so we do need to kind of wrap it up eventually here, Doza.
We are gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
Right now.
$500 from a $1 scratcher. Kirby, you just got luck on your side sometimes.
I'm not gonna read the rest of this.
I remember
that's what I'm gonna get.
Sometimes like
good job.
People like coworkers gave me some scratchers like for Christmas and things like that, and I didn't win anything. But that's okay. It was a thought that counts because you could, you know. And that is kind of like a, you know, hey, we're all like broke even though we're at this job. Here's a good something for the holidays in case you get lucky. So it was better than nothing. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It was just that vibe of that office.
Okay, well, at least you have that.
Yeah.
Anyways.
They're the types that would like buy a bunch of lottery tickets in hopes that we'll all do a corporate pool or something.
Okay, sure. That definitely won't get complicated.
Like, I'm loving all the conversations, but we have to hold ourselves accountable so we don't burn out, and we've got to call it a night tonight, guys. But I hope you guys bring all this energy, the positive vibes, the love, the support, everything to next week. We will be back on Wednesday, same time, same place, for more what game, Doza?
The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.
That's correct. So we're going to end in the library, and yeah.
Good luck, everybody.
Take care and have a wonderful weekend.
And good night.
Yes, good night.
And like the stream. Thank
If you haven't already.